Last time on Pokemon D&D Resara, there was a really big fight. Anyway, moving on. There was a fight.
That was kind of what the end of last session was too. It was like fight. Do we win? Yes. Okay. Pass out.
That went on way longer than I thought it would, and I am very sorry for that.
I blame Blissey.
All right. So after the very long fight last time, each of you received $4,000 in reward money.
Yes.
And sorry, give me a second here. I believe I did give you guys the info for level ups. You did your level ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I did before we were gonna have the session last time. I think I canceled.
Yeah. All right. And now, additional rewards. Let's see here.
Gasp.
Yes. Gasp. I want everyone to roll a d20.
Okay.
19.
Ooh.
3.
Oh boy.
This is
Well,
Alright, Jared.
Damn it!
You're
Maybe-
supposed to get like 10 or something.
maybe this is us for us finding the bear tick.
no. This is for your extra items.
I mean, lucky
I'll
number
get the
7,
drugs for
maybe?
once.
So Rhino gets 19 items.
Rhino, you received 19 quick claws. No.
Cool, I can make gloves.
And you can almost make boots.
I lost a toe.
You can pretty much be you could pretty much be either Lady Deathstrike or Sabretooth or Wolverine, or all three.
I am Owlbear, man.
I am Albert.
Alright, Rhino, please roll a d6. Tim and Jero, please roll a d4.
Hell yeah.
Okay, one of these games, I get it.
Get his good rolls out of the way early.
Oh well, I was a D4, but I was still 3, so.
Feel free. Tim, go ahead. Roll a d4.
Okay. Okay, at least I got that.
Alright. Let's go in reverse order. Jero, you receive... you receive an expert belt.
Oh!
That's really good.
Damn.
We don't have one of those yet.
Yeah.
Increases any super effective damage you deal by an amount equal to twice your stab. So when you do super effective,
Holy shit.
so when you do super effective damage, roll 2 additional stab dice.
Holy
for-
crap.
So, for a Pokemon that has a wide move variety, that's really strong.
Also,
Yeah.
to answer chat. Everyone has. I think at this point, everyone just has one reroll, the one they get at the start. Though Jero also has an extra reroll from something that happened off session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out.
We had to go through all of our rerolls last session because we were doing awful at the beginning.
Extra belt.
To be
cutting
honest, Unstoppable, Extra Belt's kind of cracked in the regular game too.
yeah.
Although, to be fair, a lot of Jero's Pokemon don't have the best move variety because, Dragon Trainer.
And
It's by on raw power.
and Jero, you also receive.
Gasp. Aw, thank you, Sylvia.
You also receive a blunder policy.
Really thought he was gonna say blunderbusts.
Okay, well, then just
You
me,
also
okay.
get a gun. You get a blunder policy. If you miss a creature with an attack, you gain the effects of the dash and disengage actions until the end of your turn. So basically, if you miss, you can just run away.
Is that a real item? I've heard of weakness policy.
It's real. I believe normally it's something like if you miss, your stats go up or something.
No wonder I've never heard people run it. Weakness policy is a lot better.
Yeah, raises the holder's speed by 2 stages when its moves miss. But yeah, I made it usable. Alright, so yeah, that is what you get. You wrote those down? Expert belt and blunder policy. And a gun.
Is it a one-time use, or is it one of those breaks but replenishes after a battle thing?
It's always usable. Right now, the only thing that breaks and then replenishes is air balloon. And then I might make others do that. Well, I guess focus band technically as well, but all right, Travis.
It's like they go on cooldown.
Yeah.
Yeah, considering how often we miss, I wouldn't think a blunder policy acts infinitely.
I don't know, maybe it's like a proficiency bonus amount of uses or something.
I mean, it just lets you like get away after missing. They can still potentially catch you. So. All right.
What do you mean a rolling Photorb gives no fucks?
What do you mean no funds available?
Travis, you receive an eject button.
Oh.
If you take damage from a creature's move, you can use your reaction to be recalled, with your trainer being allowed to send out a new Pokemon at the end of the current turn.
That's interesting. It's kind of like one of those things where it's odd for you to have it on someone unless you expect them to get absolutely destroyed.
I think I wouldn't put it on a Pokemon unless I knew for certain that they were going, like, early, because, you know, I wouldn't want them to be hit and then swap out after doing nothing.
And you also receive
Don't think I would use my held item slot on it.
You also receive an air balloon.
Have a balloon.
You gain a
Draw a smiley face on it.
You gain a fly speed of 5 feet. Get a fly speed of 5 feet and immunity to ground type moves. And as we've discussed, it goes away once you hit half health or hit by a crit.
I can only imagine like the biggest dinosaur Pokemon with his little leg going like, "Nyeh," trying to move faster as the balloon just floats him along.
See, the funny thing is, the Pokemon I have that's the absolute weakest in ground type moves is Malison. Although it would be funny putting one of these on Womp and having him just slowly fly around. Because he's also quad weak to ground.
That's true. Now, Starbull's right, it is Pops.
Okay, now what does Mr. High Roller get? Jero got freaking 2 items with a 7 and a 3.
Oh, that's
And
it.
even
I mean,
and
you
even I
also
got
got you
two
also
items.
you also got 2 items.
Yeah.
But so Rhino's gonna get like 5 items.
We'll
Rhino, you receive a leftovers.
Ooh.
Alright.
Hey, it's this apple you were eating.
Which is, you recover hit points equal to your stab at the end of each of your turns, as long as you still have at least 1 hit point. I just realized there's a typo here. It says, as long as you still has at least 1 hit point.
I've had one of those since the cooking contest way back when.
Yeah.
You also receive a scope lens. Your critical hit threshold is reduced by 2.
Ooh, do I? Oh, cool. Wait, I have a second one.
And a covert cloak.
Cool.
You are immune to the additional effects of any move that directly deals damage.
I gotta remember I have a couple of these. I forget to look at the lower part of my inventory too much.
I'm thinking of making it so that Pokemon can hold more than 1 item, maybe 2 or 3, but like you can't stack the same item.
So many cloaks.
Like you can't stack the same item unless it's berries, basically. All right, and those are your rewards.
Okay, sweet.
All right, Pokemon with ridiculous defense. I want you to have these 6 leftovers. We're gonna introduce the struggle mechanic. Sweet.
Yeah, so it kind of like normal D&D with like the attunement slots sort of thing is what I'm thinking.
I am Sneaky Cloak.
But we'll figure that out at least after Victory Road.
That would definitely be a buff to my Snorlax since he gets a bonus from eating berries, but I'm always giving him actual items.
All right. With that battle done, that is actually the end of the day because last time we specifically did the obstacle before the battle, and it was the ice sliding puzzle. If you remember that.
Yeah, but
That was
also like,
fun.
5 out of 6 of our team members are really hurt from battling, so...
Yep, so now you can long rest.
Alright, still haven't found this Cubchoo's mom yet. Wonder how she got so separated.
I don't know, he's a child, maybe he wandered off.
Honestly, it's probably not too long until the bear ticks start hibernating for a while since it's the end of the year.
I was about... It's,
Would they hibernate?
I was about like,
bears?
would they hibernate? It's
I feel
always winter for
I feel
them.
like they would hibernate in summer.
Yeah, it's like, it's too warm. Freeze me in this block of ice and wake me when it's done.
I just imagine them thinking that they go to sleep and it's like a giant ice cube they make.
Yeah.
They lay their head down on a pillow made of ice, on a bed made of ice, and pull up an ice sheet.
No. It's a snow sheet. Aha.
Alright. The next day. Equipment equipped. Covert cloak, safety goggles, scope lens. What is your Pokemon wearing? It's their ass-kicking outfit, bitch! Yeah, I think starting after the post-Victory Road rival battle, I'm gonna make it so that Pokemon can hold up to 3 items and get their effects, but unless they are berries, you cannot stack the same item. Or
Oh
item.
boy.
Or
I don't
items
even
with
have-
similar effects.
I don't even have 18 held items right now other than berries.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little interesting. But hey, it's make for some interesting combos.
Yeah,
And it won't be like always where we're like, well, it's just not as good as this.
yeah, that's basically what I'm hoping for. Is like this way, you guys will do things that's not just this makes me do more damage. That it'll be more like do more damage with this. I have a berry for healing, and I have this as an extra effect. But yeah, it also would not work on things with the same effect, even if they're technically different items, such as a plate and a type boosting item.
Noted.
Time to have Paul around so I can start farming berries again.
Just finally start going.
Honestly, that'd be good just for berries for pizza stuff again, because we're gonna need a lot of that to go around to do our ultimate training montages. We're gonna need to do probably for the Wind Tour fight and then for the Poké League after that, because we're gonna need multiple teams of Pokemon. But at least for Wind Tour, we're just gonna need an all-ace team just to be immune to attract, obviously.
Well, don't forget, it's going to be gym battle rules. We only get 2 each.
Okay, all aces.
All right. The next day, as you all get up and you continue onward, everybody D100 for the day's events.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I love doing this. Come on. Yeah, alright.
Okay, also around the middle.
Big money, no want me. Stop!
Okay,
Jeez,
it's pretty
Very
we're
down,
we're
very
so,
middle of the
we're
road.
so mid.
very centralized today.
All right.
I guess we found a means to an end.
Haha. Math joke.
Took me a second.
Yeah, don't like it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna somewhat breeze through these because they're you find wild Pokemon, and I assume you guys are not typically interested in catching them.
We'll see, but most of the time we're just enjoying interacting with wild Pokemon these days.
Alright. Well, first up. Oh, should actually probably, here. I'm gonna pull you over to this map just so you know, like, what everything looks like. Just so you remember you're in an icy place.
Great.
Looks to Cubchoo. Do you approve? You know, at this point, with me having carried the fucking Rhymes Rock and you carrying the Cubchoo, now we need Travis to carry Pokemon for a while.
I was hoping you would say we need Travis to carry something, because I was gonna say the team.
I was avoiding it.
Alright. You find... I don't want to... Go, don't know what that was about. It was like, do you want to enable dynamic landing? I'm like, no, shut up. You find a small little herd of Citago!
Oh!
Oh yeah, this exists.
And they are led by a Titan!
Ooh, big bud.
Who, by the way, I learned that Titan is supposed to be just under 15 feet tall!
What?
Yeah, the game makes them a lot smaller.
Yeah, that is not represented in the game at all.
The other day when we were doing raids for the Infernape, me, Jero, and Bono and Kitty, we had we were showing off different Pokemon, and we're like, this Pokemon is supposed to be this tall, yet it is smaller than this Pokemon that is half its height.
Have you ever seen Haxorus's model in Gen 9? It's super tiny.
Fucking Delmise is apparently 12 feet tall.
I'm like, I think it's supposed to be a ship anchor.
Yeah, depending on the ship, anchors can be fucking big.
I still love
Or,
that.
I guess it might not even be the anchor part. It might maybe just big ass seaweed wrapped around a mid-sized anchor.
I still love that, apparently, Groudon, the god of the land, essentially, is as big as Arbok, a snake.
Ugh. I mean, sizes get weird when you introduce things that are long.
It also bugs me that Miraidon is 3 feet taller than Koraidon.
It's the headdress.
Koraidon is the one with the headdress. It's the shorter one.
Fuck, I was trying to make excuses.
It's artificial. It's a robot. They made it to be bigger to be impressive.
It's his electric eyebrows.
Fun fact, for the Miraidon models that they use at like shows, they have the battery pack to make them light up via sandwich.
Ha, that's funny.
Love it. Anyway, you see these Citadel and Titan just hanging out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They seem to be traveling somewhere. It's like a
field trip.
It's like a bunch of baby ducks following the one adult duck.
Where do you think legged narwhals have to walk to?
I mean, I would say a frozen lake, but I don't know.
Well, I'm curious to see where this goes, and we're going that way anyway.
Alright. You continue walking along. Eventually, they split off into like a different, smaller path that is not the one you're going down.
Different, smaller path that could fit 15-foot high Pokemon.
It's smaller than the giant cave that has been the rest of this.
Fair enough.
I assume you don't follow it. You continue going where you're going.
No. As we're walking, Travis is still keeping an eye out for Beartic tracks.
And Cade will still be keeping on the Cubchoo.
Travis, go ahead and roll me survival or perception.
May I also do?
Sure. And Cade,
one is better than the other. Oh, 24. That's really good.
And Cade, roll me animal handling.
Alright.
Okay, not bad. Actually, you have advantage on all wisdom checks, Shiro.
Oh, right.
Yeah, animal handling is wisdom.
For once, I see better than Rhino.
I did
That's
survival, just do something different, but...
Oh, 26. You and the Cubchoo are getting along great.
Here, have this snow cone. This is a cone with snow on it. Exactly.
Really?
I love it!
This one's yellow flavor.
Stop that!
No!
Stop that!
Oh, it's lemon.
The Cubchoo, Cade, has found your ribbon case and is just staring at the ribbons inside.
Okay, that's kind of adorable.
It pokes one of the ribbons on like the metal clasp. Goes. Ding. It pokes another one. Goes. Ding. Another one goes. Ding.
It wipes its nose with your ribbons.
No!
It starts tapping the ribbons to play a song like what you do with the badge case in Diamond and Pearl.
Okay, that's kind of great.
But it only has 3 notes, so it goes doo-dee-doo, doo-dee-doo, doo-dee-doo.
I was thinking doo-dee-doo.
No, it's only here.
Not in the right region.
You're looking away and you just start hearing like one of Beethoven's symphonies, and you look back and it's playing it on fucking ribbons.
Ding, 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 ding.
How did you even stretch that out? Ding. Travis and Aiden, between the two of you, mostly Travis, you do eventually see like a pile of snow. Well, I say a pile. A kind of thin coating of snow near the wall, and you spot a single track in it. It's a very small thing of snow that just hasn't been blown away or whatnot. And you do actually see what you can identify as a Beartic track, and it is going the way you are currently going.
Oh, there has been a Beartic to walk through here.
Well, that's progress.
It's a very small thing of snow. You see literally one footprint.
Also, chat wants to know, did you make sure to switch stream view to the map that we're on?
It was supposed to. OBS just didn't do a thing. Hang on.
Not that we're doing anything right now, anyway.
Okay, that was weird. There we go. OBS wasn't updating. Okay.
Well, there's something.
You weren't really missing anything. It was just to show you what the area looks like, pretty much.
Well, I guess at least we know one of its species is around here.
True.
No idea if the two are related, but considering how few Beartic we've come across, period.
AKA 0.
As you continue along, you eventually find a group of Jinx that are all standing in a circle dancing.
Huh.
Is there an egg?
Roll perception.
Is there a pile of well-made shoes nearby?
That I don't get.
That was the Jinx episode that was banned in America. They made shoes for Santa.
Was that it? I
I've
remember.
never even heard of that one.
I do remember the episode you're talking about. I remember they made presents. I didn't remember it being specifically. Oh right, yeah, no, I remember now. They were trying to deliver that one boot to Santa. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I remember now.
but it got banned because Jinx was black and not purple back then.
Aiden, you see that there is in fact an egg. It is a small egg and probably a smoochum egg.
Probably best not to bother them too much.
Agreed.
You know, people always talk about Mr. Mime freaking them out, but I've always found Jinx to do the same thing. They're just a bit too close to human.
I mean, with how many Pokemon there are, there's always going to be one that weirds someone out.
So I assume you just move on from that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not playing Pokemon Snap here.
Aiden still enjoys Poke watching.
Agreed.
Alright. And lastly, as you continue on a bit further, you find a Hisuian Avalugg
Oh.
Oh.
standing over the defeated body of a regular Avalugg.
Bitch, please.
Fair.
As the Avalugg is like, or the regular Avalugg is collapsed, and the Hisuian one is like standing over it, like it's raising its head and going, Avalugg! It looks at you as you enter the area.
If we stay still, it won't see us.
I see you.
Biff.
I mean, Avalugg. Especially the fucking Pro CD thing. It's like a Chai, you ever think about your own mortality? What? Chai.
See, it's this kind of Pokemon territory disputes that I don't mind so much. Is whenever they start to take things really far that it gets kind of awkward.
They were just in a very heated debate on who gets to be the Thanksgiving table this year.
I get Christmas.
I want the creepy uncle to be the one who sits near my head so I can stab him.
Hey, that reminds me, it's Canadian Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Yeah. Anyway. We haven't done anything for any holidays in a long time.
Well, if it's not going to attack us, we're just going to move along.
Yeah,
that's
it's
fine.
keeping a very careful eye on you as you move past.
Respectful distance.
Alright.
I would clap, but I don't want to insult the defeated Avalugg.
Everyone go ahead and roll animal handling just to make sure you don't do something. Don't do a faux pas accidentally.
17.
21.
Okay, Jared, you have advantage and a +7 on this. I'm sure you're fine.
Double net points. Double net points. Double net
If he
points.
gets double nat ones, you both die. Or you all die. No, you both die. If he gets double nat ones, Travis and Aiden die, and Kate survives.
It was for what again?
Animal
Animal
handling,
handling.
which is wisdom, so you have advantage.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, you're good. You don't anger it as you go past. It's just like, stay away. I'm gloating.
Okay, I must have my monologue.
As you walk, you hear Ava, log. It's just ranting to the one on the ground, and you hear it go. The one on the ground go. Ava. Like, this again.
You merely adopted the ice.
I was shaped by it, molded by it.
That means the same thing. Shut up! Who are you? I'm even stronger. Yeah, I mean, weaker to fighting types, but...
I didn't break out until I was already a mon, and by then it was nothing to me but blinding!
Alright.
Also, my chin is a chump.
And now, you make your way. As you make your way forward, you'll come across...
Darkness. Oh, a sign with snow on it. It's a dead end.
You find this snowy sign and a bunch of, like an ice barrier in front of you.
Huh. Well, let's go read the sign.
What the heck is this?
I assume it's a challenge for the area.
Let's see.
Alright.
Dang it, it's written in Cantonian.
Aiden, you can't read the sign from over there.
Fucking games and their specific sign angles.
Alright.
Why don't they write it on both sides?
As Travis, as you read it, you have to brush away some of the snow, and this is what it says. I'm going to reveal it here.
No shit, sign.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna read it?
An icy wall sits in your way, but do not give into dismay. If you seek to make your victory lap,
Clang!
drop your pants and give a crap.
What the fuck?
And you hear a loud clang as you read the final line.
What the? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You shouldn't have fallen for... Oh, that's bullshit.
Wait, what? Who dare?
As suddenly, around you, a large metal cage, I say cage,
What?
it is solid,
Oh.
drops down around you all.
Dude, what
Okay,
the heck?
so it's a box. It's not a cage.
Box, yes, that's the word. And
Is this part of the league?
And on the
Is there a ceiling?
and on the, it has a ceiling, yes. There is, however, a very small glass window of sorts to see out of. However, the walls have spikes on them.
What the fuck?
What the?
Okay,
This is dangerous.
This doesn't seem like the normal Pokemon League.
Yeah, no. What happened to use X Pokemon or don't use X Pokemon to get past barrier?
As you hear from outside, I can't believe they fell for it. Took them long enough to get here.
We read a sign.
As
I swear if it's those guys again.
Wait, who could it possibly be?
as
There's your
eventually
cue, Max.
as eventually they step in front of the hang on, let me get this riddle out of here. As they step in front of the window, and you see 3 familiar Team Stay members.
I knew it!
What?
These idiots again?
How?
Why are they still stalking us? They lost.
Yeah, Team State disbanded.
Also, we beat you.
Yeah, Team Stay's disbanded because of you, and that's why we came for you. Give me a moment here.
Really, though?
Did I seriously? You have nothing better to do?
Sorry, I'm trying to find music, but it turns out I can't. I don't think any of the evil teams actually have music. They just have battle music.
I mean, I guess good job for getting this far in Victory Road, but
Oh, we came in from the other side.
well, in that case, you're cheaters.
Catesby is in jail. What do you guys have to gain by doing this?
It's battle music. What do you think? Revenge. on you for taking Team Stay down.
You do realize that if we can't taking them down, the whole region itself could have possibly been destroyed, and you along with it, right?
They were gonna blow up a whole. They were gonna blow up a whole town.
Yeah?
And you were still inside of it, more than likely.
No, we weren't.
Yeah, these were the ones we fought in the basement trap.
No,
Well-
those were the elite grunts.
Well, at least this box is full admittance from you guys that you can't beat us fair and square.
Wait, am I
Shut up.
misremembering who these are then?
These are the guys that you found. Like, these are like the first Team Stay guys you found.
Oh, the ones that we technically didn't win against.
I think we came across them again in the basement of Farley's gym.
Yeah, they were the ones who kind of introduced you to the power caller.
So we didn't beat them when we were rookies, but we did beat them when we were a lot stronger.
Okay, but these aren't the ones that like we fought them and they were like, "Ha, you won, but you don't get to leave."
No, that was the actual like elite.
Those are 3 admins that we'd already beaten.
Yeah, those were the admins.
All right, I just wanted to be sure. It's been a while.
Which guys are you again?
We fight lots of groups of 3 guys.
So how tight is this box? Is there only like one line where we can stand where it's safe?
I mean, they're spikes, so
This is about accurate to how big it is. The spikes take up. The spikes are mostly there, you gather, to keep you from like trying to ram against the box.
How high is the ceiling?
Just barely 6 feet.
Okay.
Answer me this.
It's definitely too small for Mammoth Swine to come out.
Answer me this.
Yes.
Max.
Okay.
Again. Would all of this happen if it cost Cubchoo to cry?
Cubchoo is actually.
Considering the
fairly
whole,
loud clang,
yeah,
I
it was a
imagine.
pretty loud clang. So
It's a good point. Roll me a d20 real quick as I just bring out their Pokemon.
bring out their Pokemon. He says, "Oh, I know that."
Yeah, you recognize them now.
As soon as you said the first one you made, I had a feeling, but the Torkoal and the Scarberry bring back memories. Memories.
As they're kind of like getting in position.
Just say that, we're in a fucking metal box. Like, I assume the walls are solid, so it's like, we don't even see what they're doing. We don't only have, like, a window.
Cubchoo seems to be, like, scared by the sudden clanging noise and is looking around confused and frightened, but it is not crying.
Please don't get it to cry, we're in an echoey metal room.
that they can it's been quite focus on what but if it does and if they hear guess who if we're close to where I think we are, something might be able to hear.
That, or does one of you have something they can dig?
2. One of them is definitely too big to fit in here, but the other one might work.
They can
I'm not quite sure what their plan is, if I'm honest.
We
can't go anywhere, but they can't exactly get to us.
Roll perception, because you can tell they're talking with each other in low voices, so you can't hear.
Yeah, I'll do perception. Which should be advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's with.
Well, it's a good thing you had advantage.
You hear them kind of whispering with each other. No, you were supposed to bring it. What? Yeah. Did you not bring the button? No, you had the button. You're the one who dropped the cage on them, and then I gave it to you. No, you didn't. Well, how are we supposed to get this cage up then? Have Torkoal belt it?
Okay.
Ugh.
Cade, you just stay at the window for a bit. I'm gonna summon Malison, and I'm gonna see if she can dig us a tunnel to get out.
The window is very small. It's like the size of a mail slot.
Cade, what's happening? I can't see past you.
Mammoth Swine would be able to build a much bigger tunnel, but she wouldn't fit in this cage.
It seems they were gonna try to ambush all at once, but apparently, because these guys are keeping a reputation, they lost the button that lifts the cage. So now they're thinking of trying to use Torkoal to burn a hole in here.
I don't like that plan.
That's not how that would work.
They don't seem the smartest.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm just realizing something.
Huh?
If things keep up the way they are, they're gonna end up being our Team Rocket trio.
Yeah. Well, I can have Malison to start forming a hole to maybe get us out of here. I don't think you guys brought anything that can dig.
No.
Are you trying to dig through the metal?
No, the ground. Cage doesn't cover the floor.
Yeah, I mean, Malison can start digging, but Malison's pretty small.
I know, but the cage is too small to get Ivory to do it.
No, I know, but like, I don't. It would take a while for Malison to dig a hole that you guys can use.
Well, we don't have any other ideas. The only thing that could get through this cage is voodoo, because it can go through solid objects.
Yeah, kind of brought weird teams for utility.
That is a point. They can.
Actually, oh yeah, you didn't bring Hoopa. Damn it.
Nope.
But having voodoo is an idea. They can.
Yeah, my two ghost types can't go through solid objects.
What is
My team can climb. They can't dig.
I'm
Yeah,
not
but
sure Rhino. I'm not sure Rhino's ghost type can go through solid objects either.
Nope. He
what is
summons blizzards.
What is Malison's dig speed?
Actually, it's better than Ivory's tick speed, 30.
Okay.
It's just that Mammoth Swine is a whole lot bigger.
It starts burrowing, and the hole it digs when it's just going itself is pretty small, and it's now
There's her slim figure.
and it's now trying to like dig more to make a bigger hole. Do the rest of you do anything?
I'm actually gonna see if while they're distracted, if voodoo it could possibly be able to find the if voodoo could be able to possibly be able to find the button to be able to let us out of here.
I will say, at least they're loyal to the original 3 Pokemon they brought.
Yeah.
Give them that at least, but they can. I'm going to sneakily be able to release him while having him be quiet.
Who, Voodoo?
Yeah.
Voodoo?
Yes, the voodoo.
Alright.
I'm gonna bring out Vichy Swa and coordinate with Cade. I'm gonna put her on the side of the box where Torkoal is.
He's getting very cramped in here now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a slim ghost.
They can, as long as he does pop out, they can. I go, okay, okay, buddy. I need you to go ahead and he's actually gonna ask you. I can say he's sort of above me for now.
Oh, he's above you?
Yeah, it's just like he's sort of above.
Alright, well, we'll just put him there for the sake of having him there. So, are you just having him wait, or?
No. Like I said, I'm gonna have him be. I'm gonna have him see if he can go out there and be able to find the button to push in without them noticing.
Alright. Voodoo comes out and kind of looks around at like the situation you're in. Hey. As
Yeah, well,
sorry, go ahead.
we can go. Yeah, we're in a bit of a situation here, buddy. There's some team states guys out there that got us in this trap, but they lost the button to be that's able to get this thing off of us. I need you to be able to sneak out of here and be able to go ahead and find the button and press it for us. Do you think you can do that?
Hey. It is, Voodoo is, kind of glaring at the glass right now.
He does not like being trapped in here.
No, he does not. Voodoo is going to, sink down into the ground with his shadow bag.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. That he would go underneath because it'd be harder for him to be spotted.
As the guys outside, eventually, the one on the right says, "All right, enough of this. Torkoal, flamethrower." As Torkoal begins to charge up and unleash a flamethrower at the metal box, and it starts to get very hot in there.
Vichyssoise, in order to counter it, is going to start using Icy Wind on the inside of the box.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll with that.
All right.
They're going to burn us alive way before they burn through that metal.
Also, okay, now with it feeling the hot, while not being like very hot, but it feeling like the heat trying to get in here. Would that freaking upset Capchuno that it has to cry?
Yes. Cap. As it is very scared of what is happening.
Freaking.
What is it? Outside. What is that noise? They have a Cubchoo in there? I don't know. I didn't look. And how would you know it was even them at the side? I saw the green one.
Do they not know our names? Huh.
They didn't bother asking. I mean, we never bothered asking theirs either.
All right.
Okay.
Torkoal, just keep it up. Be able to get a hole through and... Huh?
The encroaching darkness.
As outside the window, it actually starts to get darker.
What's going on?
Bad news for them, I hope.
Kate does try to peek through the windows, try to find out what's going on.
You see, rising up behind them...
Oh no.
Voodoo is looking very angry.
Oh.
Hey, you guys feel like you're being watched? Yeah, they're looking at us from inside the cage. No, I mean like from elsewhere. Huh? They all slowly turn around.
Wait, what? What?
As everything goes completely dark.
Wait, Bayonet evolution?
Also, instead of doing a bright light, he did a dark darkness, so we don't know what it looks like.
Yes, as now everything is dark.
Oh,
I always knew I glowed in the dark.
I can only see name tags, health bars, and my own token.
Same.
Yep.
What just happened?
I think Voodoo's saving us.
Who turned off the lights?
But the way Voodoo looked at me now, it almost looked like it was evolving.
That's not how evolutions work, though.
Usually when Pokemon evolve, it's a big flash of light. Plus, Bayonet doesn't have an evolution. It Mega Evolves, remember?
Yeah. Hey, Ronan, can you give me a light, please? Rotom?
Inside the Rotom begins to light up a little bit.
Thank you.
As one here, hang on. I know what I want to do for this.
I honestly anticipated it being only the box. Ooh, that was creepy.
What?
Just in the silence.
Yeah, hang on a second here. I'm just.
It encroaches more. And more.
And
There it is.
Huh.
Kay tries to do the same with his Rodan phone, but tries to turn on the flashlight to try to look out the window to find out what's going on.
You point the light at the window. Do you know what normally happens when you point the light at a window when it's dark outside?
It reflects back at you and you can't see shit.
As you indeed can't see shit. You do, however, hear. What is it? Something's got me! Ah! Skipper?
Well, that's his name.
One of their names. Huh.
Wait, no!
Kay, did you tell Voodoo to kill them?
No, Megan. No, I wouldn't have a code that far. Voodoo, if you can hear me, I know they're probably angry, but Megan, please, whatever you do, don't kill them. We don't go that far.
Is traumatizing all right?
You hear, you hear from outside.
Eh? That doesn't sound like a voodoo. Hey, how's that tunnel coming?
Malson is,
She's trying not to break a nail.
That mouse is like, I ain't fucking going out there.
Yeah, Malson started digging the hole. It's now big enough for, like, you guys to get into, but it goes down, like, 3 feet. At this point, Malson is like, what's going on?
Even if Voodoo beats up those guys, we still need to find a way out.
I think we'll be fine.
You do notice that the flamethrower has stopped.
Yeah, see? Worst case scenario, I was going to have Vichy use Protect for a bit to stall, but... I think, Kate, we're all right. Just trust Voodoo.
As you hear the screams continue, you eventually feel the cage as something slams into it. You look at you look out the window and you see the unconscious body of one of the grunts had been thrown into it.
What the hell?
And here, my two friends, we see why ghosts are feared.
I do at the very least, with it being like up against the freaking thing, I do at least see like freaking him still breathing, right?
Yeah, you see he's breathing. He's unconscious.
I mean, I've read up a lot about ghost types. I've never read a book that mentioned anything about Bayonet evolving.
Voodoo pulling a FNAF on them. Yeah, basically. As finally, the light returns.
Oh, I can see again.
The light kind of fades back in, and the cage raises up.
Oh, he found
Thanks,
the button.
Voodoo.
As
Voodoo.
you see the 3 grunts kind of left in the corner unconscious.
Oh, great. We're going to have to drag these guys out of here now.
I mean, do we get reception here? We can just let someone know.
Yes.
Again, Kate, just look around. Voodoo?
Slowly rising up in front of you. Is that it?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Went,
Wow, that's even cooler than Mega Bayonet.
Yeah, you leaned away from the puppet and went towards the jester, and I like it.
Just like Jester / Marionette. Holy shit!
I was going to say it's like a Harlequin.
That
That
too.
too. That yeah.
As
Cool.
it kind of sits there, it grinning at you in its usual way, but very, very much looking very pleased with itself.
Wow.
As it drops the button in front of you.
That's a new one.
Again, I'm gonna at this point, like just looking at him. I do have the freaking Rotom deck, see if I can find out more about this evolution.
All right. Rotom-Dex comes out. It's like, Miseret, the sadist Pokemon.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Your nights are going to be interesting.
This Pokemon develops a strange pleasure from watching the pain of others and will often drag out battles to elongate that pain.
Oh, fuck.
It's not the worst Pokedex entry I've heard.
Let me give you access to his sheet now.
Well, you might not need Dragapult after all.
Aiden's just going to applaud and then kind of nudge Kane like, oh, no, still voodoo.
Again, also again, I mean, considering I'm pretty sure they wouldn't know about it, definitely going to be a thing for upcoming battle.
Sadist Pokemon, hot damn. Yep, go ahead and take a look at it. New stats, new trait.
Well,
That is a damn good picture, by the way.
If you've been reading some of the stuff that's come out from the Game Freak League, there's some wild ones.
Yeah, I'm avoiding.
I have not.
I am avoiding all that. Literally, all I know is like the code name of the next console.
Well, I'm not. I'm talking about like old stuff they wrote about from like 15 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Again,
Like the one I just read like an hour ago about the woman who would torture Slackoth, and then she got kidnapped by Slackoth, and then when she woke up sometime later, she gave birth to a Slackoth.
what the fuck?
What?
I'm gonna pretend that didn't get said.
Yeah, let's just move on. So,
Again, again, also, yeah, we're gonna look at the stats again. Man, that defense and special defense went up more.
Nice.
That's good.
Again, and also it does have a trait, which, by the way, picking Max for the name, well done. Picking trait, and I shit you not, Schadenfreude. Picking for every creature within 30 feet suffering from a status condition, including yourself.
excluding yourself.
Oh, excluding yourself, sorry. Excluding yourself, your attacks have a +1 to hit.
Nice. All the more reason to status the shit out of things.
Pretty much makes Will-O-Wisp and Confused very much more needed now.
Hello, Blueberry Bean in chat.
I thought it was going to be something about, oh, you do something to Pokemon that have already been damaged or something like that, but that's good too.
Originally, it was going to be that you, like, do extra damage to Pokemon that have a status condition, but I figured this was more unique.
Honestly, being able to hit them consistently is like even more valuable at times.
Honestly, yeah.
With how much of a coin flip it can be these days.
Also, I realized I forgot to actually give it its signature move, so give me a second here.
Ooh, I think it was another thing to move. Okay.
Signature move, branding iron.
Well,
Oh God!
Also, I have a more family-friendly version of Tim's story. Kidnapped by Slackoff, and later on one randomly burst out of her shirt like a chest burster. It was still in there.
Was sleeping in there.
this one's less cursed. Apparently on Cyrus's old character sheet, they put autistic.
Eh. I could see that being a theory anyway. Does it also say no eyebrows?
Doesn't mention anything about that or how he looks 50 at 27.
Also, I will say at the very least, at least the personality is still freaking no one to see from its prank. So maybe it does still, so the carefree voodoo is still in there at least.
By the way, small note I want to make about this picture, just because I still have it up. I don't know if it's intended, but the different angles the eyes are at with the extended point to it, with one that doesn't go into it and one that does, it's almost like it has one wide eye, just like eyeing you down.
just underneath the mask of sorts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do see that. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like that one crazy eye.
Again. Yeah, again, I'm glad I just got the picture of that, because I'm absolutely sharing that a little too, because I know people liked us talking about the PokéD&D and Bacon. Wherever you got this picture of, holy shit.
It's probably also just because of the heavy clown themes, but it reminds me of Hello the Boss a little bit.
Honestly, yeah, a little bit.
Actually, yeah, he kind of does look like Bizarroli.
Yeah, except he's got the 3 points and stuff. But again, it's probably just the heavy clown themes.
Freaking, honestly, either Fizz or Oz will absolutely have this.
Also, yeah, go ahead and
It's my Halloween costume.
go. You can go ahead and read the signature move that's been added at the bottom of its list.
Oh.
Oh no.
Freaking torturous whale.
Oh jeez.
Freaking it's a 15-foot cone that gets one target.
Oh, sorry, no, it should say all creatures in range.
Yeah, all creatures in range. Freaking.
Did you get Danny Phantom's ghostly whale?
I was about to say.
Well,
Freaking. All creatures that take damage from this attack must roll a d4. On a 1, they become frightened of you.
Okay, I was waiting for there to be more, but yeah, that's pretty good.
yeah. And frightened counts as a status condition.
Oh. Yeah, we never really came across stuff like petrify.
Yeah, I had that written down in case it would happen, but it didn't. All right. And now, with your new Miserette.
Thinking, I'm gonna say, thinking, I'm gonna guess, thinking while those two idiots are passed the fuck out, I'm also gonna guess that either they're more than likely thinking either pale as a ghost or have freaking terrified expression on their faces before they passed out. Or both.
They are definitely pale as a ghost. I don't think you could have a terrified facial expression and then pass out and keep the facial expression.
Yeah, terrified expression happens when you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember much. I know.
So
do you
looking
want
around,
them to be dead? They can be dead.
No.
So
No. Just
looking-
traumatized.
looking around, was this the intended path we were supposed to go down, or does it seem like a dead end?
Yeah, we make a wrong turn.
Go ahead and roll either investigation or survival, and you can all roll it.
26.
Damn.
Travis
Oh, yeah, put it in again.
or Cade, you're able to tell that this is definitely the route you came down. You don't remember missing any off branches that weren't clearly Pokemon made. Travis, you're able to tell that this sign is definitely, obviously, fake. It was planted here within the last few hours. And the ice barrier in front of you seems to have just been made from, like, say, a Cryogonal's ice beam.
Okay, let's just get some of our guys out and have them knock this wall down then.
Yeah, hold on, I got it. Hey, Jocko, use hammer arm.
Good.
Start
Also-
smashing away.
Also, Megan, I'm going to see if Voodoo can help me in destroy and then get rid of this sign so no one else falls for this.
Yay, vandalism.
I don't think we can contact anyone who would get here in a decent amount of time, so we're just going to have to drag these guys.
Yeah,
Oh, you mean pulls out rope?
Actually,
Megan-
Wow.
Megan, Voodoo, since pretty sure with you around, actually, Megan, Megan, since you were having fun there, I guess you would be able to keep watch on them. Pretty sure they wouldn't try anything with you around.
I was just going to say,
Voodoo rubs its hands together and hovers menacingly over them.
I was just going to say, strap them to Ivory and she can carry them until we get out.
One on each tusk.
Also, Voodoo does go ahead. Where's the third one go?
Figure that out later.
It's strapped to its head.
Voodoo
I
does
have
go
a
ahead
helmet.
and pretty much just punches the sign and reduces it to wooden shrapnel.
That'll work.
All right. Could always leave freeze.
See, I didn't expect the evolution. My two theories were either Wakatu comes to save us, or the Beartic shows up.
Yeah, I was thinking.
There were a few things that could have happened if Kate didn't send out Voodoo, but I was really hoping he would. All right. But between everything, you're able to after some work, about I'd say half an hour of smashing and melting, you're able to get through the very thick ice barrier,
Finally, let's get moving.
and you continue on. So how are you transporting the grunts?
I say strap him to Mammo Swine. That way we don't have to carry him. Unless you guys want to use one of your Pokemon, so Ivory doesn't have to do all the lifting.
I mean, I could maybe put one on Malady, but considering how she moves fastest when she's rolling up, I don't think that would work well.
Honestly, Womp could probably carry all 3 of them.
They do not deserve to be friend-shaped.
Honestly, I kind of agree with him.
Alright, Ivory will do it. Luckily, we're nearing the end of this place anyway.
Yep. As you continue on, you're heading up more and more.
I just imagine they're just all tied up in a pile on top of freaking Ramoswine's head, and freaking Voodoo's just sitting on top of them, just freaking swinging his head back and forth, just waiting to have some fun.
Guess we'll have to make a stop at the police station once we get to Gemstone.
Yep.
I wonder what kind of town it is anyway, considering it's post-Victory Road.
Well, it's actually marked pretty big on the map, and it's a city, so it's probably huge. And it's where they keep the Pokemon contests, it's where they keep the league, so it's probably got a big Coliseum too.
Yeah, but that takes up a lot of room, so that's why I'm wondering how much livable area there is, or if it's mostly meant to be a tourist town.
It's definitely a big city. I can tell you that for a fact.
Yeah.
Oh, right, you live there.
Alright. You continue on a bit longer. Eventually the grunts wake up and they are
subdued.
They are subdued. They are tied to Mims, they're tied to Ivory, and Voodoo is hovering over them like silence.
I just imagine them waking up like what's going on and everything. They feel there's something cold is on they feel like a cold chill in the back of their spines on top of them, and they just look up and just see freaking Voodoo with that smile on his face, just glaring at them and just like,
And as you go along, Cade, please roll me a D100. Oh.
Don't be mid. Don't be mid.
It was mid. Dude, that was 3 40s in a row.
yeah, what the hell?
Go ahead and re-roll that. I want something different.
Don't be mid. Don't
Literally
be
just
mid.
nodded.
Oh my god.
Really? I literally just rolled that already.
Look, I mean, now something interesting happens.
Divine Intervention.
I've been lucky number 7. Unless they roll again.
I mean, you could use inspiration on that if you want.
It's your only one of the session, though.
No, he has,
Mine
a second,
too.
he has a second one from something off stream.
Oh.
Do I waste it?
Is it a waste?
A 7 is either something bad or nothing.
Probably interesting.
Oh,
Hey!
All right,
Okay.
there we go.
that's a bit better.
Right, if that's the case. Yes. As you go along, eventually,
Oh, something big up ahead.
hang on, let me ta-da! It was this the whole time. As now, as standing ahead of you, having been walking back this way.
Hey!
There he is.
There. Noises.
As the two bear tick are in front of you.
Cade, get him out.
Yeah, because I did the whole thing. I would have freaking calmed you down the entire time, the entire way over and everything, and everything. So he's nice and settled. Freaking, I should let him play with the ribbons, and then we hear the thrills, and then go and then freaking have a look up, and then freaking gently poke you so he's no longer distracted by the ribbons. Going, freaking, are those your parents?
Yeah, bear.
That don't sound like happy parent noises.
As soon as I hear that, I do gently lower Cubshoe down and just gently direct him over to the to his parents. Like, go on.
Yeah. Bear. Bear. They look at you. Bear. Beartic.
You're welcome. We just have to be passing by, and he looked like he just kind of got attached.
Brr, brr. It seems like they're talking to you. Brr. Cab. Brr. Beartic.
What do you mean there was a box?
Exit on the Ox Bay.
I played a song.
What flavor were the snow cones?
As
Ice flavor. Good. The best.
That is acceptable.
the Beartic turn to you and then gesture for you to follow.
Oh, okay.
I like how many Poke friends we made in Victory Road. I want to come back here.
As you continue to follow along, the cub chew now in the arms of one of their parents.
Oh.
In the arms of a parent.
Can we go to Ice Donald's? No, we have Ice Donald's at home.
God damn it.
As you continue walking along, you start to hear the sound of rushing water.
Oh?
No, a stream.
That means it's not frozen.
As you continue walking, eventually, you reach a waterfall.
Hey, we reached a waterfall.
Oh,
You find a pool of water with a large waterfall that seems to lead up out of the ice area of Victory Road.
Cool. No pun intended.
The pun was intended, we know it. Alright.
Guessing that's where we need to go.
Looks like it.
Virgin. Yeah. Virgin. As, one of the Beartic hops into the water.
oh, maybe they'll make a bridge for us.
Beartic looks back, is like, Beartic, and it's like on its front, like, get on me.
Oh.
Oh, how
Heck
deep?
yeah.
How deep does the water seem to be?
The water here does not seem particularly deep.
What you should be concerned about is the temperature.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well, what I was gonna do was I was asking so that Ivory can get in the water and still carry these guys so they don't drown.
Well, it's a waterfall.
Oh,
It's a waterfall going up.
okay. Well, that
yeah,
might be a little. That might be a little difficult.
considering their strength and everything, better come used to this.
That might be a little difficult.
We just have to do a little transporting of them one at a time up the waterfall. We'll be fine.
The other Beartic also gets in the water. So does the cub.
Okay.
No.
All right. Ivory, come back then.
Here, son, have this frozen fish as a floaty.
Nom, 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 nom.
And also a snack.
You can,
All right.
now, son, you can eat your floaty once we're on the other side.
Also, just realized I still have that. There's a second cub chew for a moment.
Yes.
All right. As
Well,
you
don't get all in the same one.
I would say you guys can, because it's a Beartic, it's strong. So you get on that one, and then the others are loaded up onto the other one, with Mizeret hanging nearby. And
All right, everyone, please do your best not to anger your mount.
the climbing begins. I need everyone to give me athletics checks.
Oh boy.
Oh, you evil person.
You know we're all bad at those.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
Double digits.
Thinking that's normal for me, so. Oh.
Then
As the Beartic are not used to swimming up this waterfall with someone on them. So you are getting hit by very cold water. I need con saves from everyone.
okay.
Damn it. Okay, I'm good at those.
Hey.
How do I make it be a con save?
Oh, if you don't have proficiency in it, just roll a Constitution check.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Alright.
Makes me wonder what your proficiency saving throws are, because I have Dex and Con.
Well,
Con and Wiz.
before I got my advantage on it, I had making dexterity and wisdom.
Alright,
Well, to be fair, your cloak doesn't give you advantage on wisdom saves.
correct.
Although I don't know when a wisdom save would even come up against us.
Psychic Pokemon.
You each take 2 damage from the cold water,
Ugh.
but you're still able to hold on as the climb continues. I need another athletics check.
Well, it
Hey,
can't
hold
be,
on.
It can't be worse than before.
Oh, thank God!
Why'd you do strength from voodoo?
What? No, I didn't.
It's you did, but it's still a +0, so not like it matters.
Fair.
This Voodoo doesn't have strength. Voodoo has attack.
Actually, Jero has a +1, so that's an 18 for him.
Freaking! I had the voodoo thing right next to my freaking to mine, so that's why I went to that by accident.
Well, I did bad, Rhino did worse, and you did pretty good.
I was just like, I like the cold, but not like this.
Dragon Chamber likes it cold.
Freaking, hey, freaking, when you had when you had a load at the beginning of your life, freaking, you had freaking use the heat, you had freaking use the heat and cool, freaking, be the price that I like.
Alright,
I was gonna say, Dragon Trainer from an island region.
Travis and Aiden, I need you both to make dex saves. Cade, you can give advantage to one of them.
I have a +9, which I think is better than Aiden's.
In that case, well, Aiden's what's yours?
Well, I don't have Dex saving throw proficiency. I have
Okay,
Wisdom, so...
help him.
Yeah, okay, I'm giving it to you.
Okay, I'm fine.
Oh, thank God, I'll give it to you.
Oh, it would have been fine anyway, but still pretty
Well,
good.
still, but I'm sorry.
Alright, you're able to hold on. You each take one, Travis and Aiden take 1 damage from the cold.
Cold.
Almost there. One final athletics check.
Saw that coming.
That's my best one yet.
Hey, double digits.
Ow!
That's the overall highest average.
Cade, since you did pass the previous one, I'm gonna say you can re-roll that 8.
Thank you. Really?
9.
Alright.
Why did this happen to me?
Travis?
Uh-huh.
Well, Cade, you have to make a dexterity save. Travis, you can give advantage to him. Aiden, you're holding on for yourself.
Okay, Cade, you got this.
So dex save with advantage from Cade.
You're fine.
Alright. That is 1 damage to Cade from the cold.
D6 does not roll very high.
Thank God.
And you reach the top of the waterfall, where the water is now it's still cold, but it's a slightly more reasonable temperature as you're out of the ice area now.
Interesting how this cave just has like these hard cutoffs in the environment.
Environment be weird.
As you get off, you find Voodoo unloading the team stay members who are all very cold and very wet, and you get the feeling the bear tick was not trying to be careful with them.
Considering the company more likely told them what they were trying to do to him, I think he did not care.
Yeah, you know what? Just for fun.
Honestly, because of that, either Cumshoe told them, or freaking because he's a little sadistic, Voodoo told them.
Yeah, one of them took 13 damage, one took 12, and one took 11 from all the cold.
Jesus.
As they're loaded back onto Ivory.
Part of me would feel bad for them, but I really don't right now. Because of both, because of what happened with with both the cage and freaking to us. Yeah, my pity was kind of dried up by now.
Alright. As you see, the Beartic take their cub chew. They give you a nod of farewell and they begin heading back down the waterfall.
Kate would give a little wave and be like, goodbye, little cub chew, stay safe.
Oh, look at that. Further proof that good karma does exist.
I nearly called Nizaret, have its name be something related to karma, but I couldn't think of anything that worked. The only thing I could think of was Carmet, and that sounds like Kermit.
Or comic.
I knew people would make fun of it.
Alright. Nearing the end of the cave.
Yep.
Are you so sure?
As you guys at this point can tell, you are very close to the end. You are fairly certain you will reach the end tomorrow.
Finally, nice neutral temperature.
It didn't take us as long to get through this as I feared. I thought it would take us like a good month. I was worried we wouldn't have time to do some training.
Well, considering what we have at the end of this month, I'm glad it didn't take that long.
Exactly. We still need to buckle down for that.
Besides, this region's victory road is a lot longer than most victory roads.
Realistically, having not watched the anime for a while, I don't know how long they typically say Victory Road is.
They don't do Victory Road in the anime.
Yeah, that's a game-only thing.
Yeah.
It's like how there's like not even really an Elite Four in the anime. They just do a tournament.
There is an Elite Four, but you don't fight them.
You fight them after the tournament to be able to go take the right as champion.
Yeah, so the protagonists have never faced them because they never win.
There has actually been times when characters did fight Elite Four members. Ash fought Agatha right at the start of the Battle Frontier saga.
True.
Ash fighting Koga when he was a gym leader does not count.
Alright. You go ahead and you get a long rest.
Long rest.
I was waiting when someone would do that vinyl. I was gonna do it if you hadn't. Thank you.
What's that from?
It's a freaking Japanese commercial.
Ah, okay.
Because it was actually really popular in the whole freaking when YouTubers react was a thing.
Alright. Pretty much all I know from like Japanese commercials is Wonder Core. Remind me to send you a thing of like involving that. But anyway, for now, go ahead and get a long rest. So go ahead and recover that health because you didn't die.
We didn't.
You've actually been in heaven ever since the Shaka fight. He killed you. He was like, "You're boring me. Die." All right.
Also, while the long's happening, give me a second. I'm being called. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ring, 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 Jero, Jero.
Something.
What you worried about?
All that took a lot less time than I thought it would.
Well, you did kind of blitz past the random encounters.
It's because you didn't roll anything of interest.
And I'm sure you'll DM your way out of it.
Now we wait on Jero. Also, Tim, make sure to fix your health. Place.
Hell.
Ignore that.
Secretly, Jiro being called was a lie, and it was Max telling him leave for like 20 minutes. I need to stall.
Okay. I miss anything?
No. Go ahead and heal because you guys are long resting.
Okay. I only lost 3 health anyway.
Yeah. You didn't die. You didn't fall off the bear tick, so.
These guys help me. Cool. We die on the way out the waterfall. Oops.
Well, I didn't see a sign at the waterfall saying we couldn't use flying Pokemon when we were there.
Who brought one?
We have Charizard and Salamence.
There would have been one, but the bear tick overrode that, so didn't bother saying it.
Bear tick broke the sign.
If not for the bear tick, you would have had to like figure out a way up, and that's what the rocks there were for, kind of give you places to stop.
Yeah, because Rhino and I brought Pokemon that could potentially swim up a waterfall, even if they don't have the waterfall move. Jero didn't. Actually, no, he has Haku. Could have worked, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. While we wait for Jero, because there's still the one final day, both of you roll D100s, and I'll get Jero.
Not mid. Come on.
I'm back.
Nice. Roll, Jero, go ahead and
Oh, I rolled really high.
heal yourself, and then roll a D100 for the final day of Victory Road.
Final day is going to be interesting.
Hey, you rolled high, but I'm gonna go higher. Damn it.
Nope.
Not mid, though.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here.
Hopefully our rivals won't mind that we have to make a stop before we fight.
Let's see. Aiden, why do you do this to me?
What did I do?
You rolled a 69!
I thought you would like that.
Well, now I have to figure out what that's gonna be!
Something sexy. Do what you will.
Wait, I got it.
Oh no.
Alright.
I'm scared now.
Pokemon can do that.
What does that mean?
Ha! Okay, yeah.
Oh no. Guys, I'm concerned.
Okay, got that one. And then...
Vino, what have you done?
I don't know. I rolled this dice.
Roll this dice, now everything's bad. And 6.
Even though it said nice, I don't know if it's going to be nice.
No, you just left me nice.
It's not what I said.
Shut up. Alright. Paid for your 33. As you guys are going along, you hear kind of grinding noises from up ahead.
I love rock grinding sound. It's a good sound effect for many things.
As you find a horde of Excadrill
Ooh.
are kind of digging a side tunnel.
Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Wearing armor cosplays.
I was just plowing through a wall that's on the side of the path you're taking.
Saying fuck this wall because we're stereotype.
And then they all simultaneously stop and look at you guys.
What you guys digging for?
Excadrill!
Ah, I see. Carry on.
Roll animal handling.
Damn, I keep rolling 2s on my animal handling. My bonus is so high, but I roll so shit.
Oh yeah, you have the maximum animal handling bonus you can for this level.
Well, that sucks.
Travis, save the day.
I'll show you guys how it's done.
Will you?
Man, I'm even from Unova.
Oh wait, Kate, you have advantage because it's wisdom.
Fucking, I hate that code so much.
Jealous much?
Yes!
Well, you got your little Pokemon Ranger stylus, but you never use it.
Freaking.
Because most of the time, stuff pops up in groups.
Hey, Rhino. Dragon Master, bitch.
Roll animal handling again. Okay, 10.
Wait, I got a 6?
No, you already rolled one.
Yeah,
Oh, right,
you
that's that shit.
So the highest anyone got was a 13.
The Excadrill all turn to you like, Excadrill. They don't seem happy that you're here.
Yeah, these guys can tend to be a bit territorial. Let's just move on.
Yeah, let's scoot.
One of them starts approaching you, sharpening its claws.
And now, none of that.
Excadrill. As it gets in front of you as you're trying to leave.
I attempt a friendship loop.
Alright?
Excuse me while I look at the mechanics on that.
You try to stylus it and it just goes underground.
Blaze, thank you for the Prime subscription.
Sleight of hand. Okay.
Are you even proficient in that?
Yeah. The question is if I could stop rolling fucking 2s!
There was 3 2s in the last 4 rolls.
Yeah.
What do I know as someone who's from Unova about Excadrill that could get us out of this?
Roll intelligence with advantage.
Would it not be a nature check?
Yeah, go ahead, nature.
Come on, dude. That was a 3.
The luck has left us.
Why are all the dice rolls garbage
The
today?
Gumshoe was your source of luck.
Need it back.
The come through the luck. Yes.
I mean, I'm not exactly worried about fighting these guys. We have plenty of good stuff against them. It would just be annoying.
Travis, you do know that they are very territorial and can be aggressive and vengeful. Aiden, you send out your friendship loop, and it circles around the Excadrill and it just smacks it away.
Bitch, please.
Well, do I pull out Old Reliable?
I don't know what you mean by that.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Because aren't they currently carrying our guys?
Oh, is it still right now?
We haven't turned them in anywhere.
Oh, right, so she would just be off to the side. Well,
If that's the case, go ahead and roll intimidation.
I was gonna say, do either of you guys want to try something? My intimidation sucks.
Yeah, but I'm
another
just,
13. Why couldn't I roll that when I rolled the other thing?
I'm adding to it based on Ivory's presence.
Why couldn't I roll a 13 when I tried to roll nature?
Excadrill starts to approach, and then it sees Ivory, and Ivory goes. If it was a human, you feel like it would be like, you're not worth bothering with, and it walks away. It's like, that's a mammoth swine that I'm weak to, and it's carrying dead people.
Honestly, that's not too often I've come across wild Excadrill. They're usually just Drillbur. Usually by the time they're Excadrill, they've been caught to help work in the mines in Unova.
If this is a competing Excadrill company run by Pokemon.
Pay us in berries. And shiny.
Or berries? No, that's cheap shit.
We want citrus. And Lepa. Why Lepa? So we can restore our uses of dig. Alright.
Well, we haven't come across the others yet. I think they already made it to the other side.
I mean, the most likely place for them to be able to ambush us would be the exit. After all, there's only one.
Well, we're kind of a bit busy to do it immediately. Besides,
I mean, I'm sure they'll understand. They're not unreasonable.
Besides, I think they were going to give us an opportunity to switch our Pokemon out before we fought anyway.
Yeah, I hope so. They've never been slouches when it comes to these battles.
Plus, we know 2 of them have legendaries, and Brooke probably has one she's hid from us too.
Okay, I know the Cub Fu one. What's the other one?
Gabriel has Zeraora.
Zeraora.
And then, Caden has his own Urshifu. He probably chose the water form.
Right, I knew the Cub Fu one. I just didn't know.
Alright. As you continue along, we're going to do Aiden's roll now. And
Oh, really? Not Travis's.
No, we're doing yours next because it's next in the list, even though it's the 69. As you see a small group of Audino.
Aww.
Oh.
Dino.
As they all look at you and they wave.
Aw. Hi. He waved
Yeah,
back.
we don't have to worry about these. We don't have to worry about these guys. They're always friendly.
Yeah.
One of them turns around and it's a Goth Audino.
Although it is interesting to see them here. You usually find them in grasslands and forests.
Yeah. Everyone make a wisdom save.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
I'm not proficient in that. You guys are. I fail, probably.
26.
Okay. You don't have advantage on this, Kate, because it's only checks.
Yep. This is a save.
Oh, you did worse than me.
Fuck!
And you're proficient. That's another 2.
Why does it hate me?
Gonna use any inspirations or?
My odds of passing are really bad. Kate already used his inspiration earlier.
I have 2, remember?
Oh yeah, do you want to use it now or do you want to take the fail?
Aiden also has a second one given by chat.
I'm saving my 1 just in case something happens.
I'll take the hit. If it doesn't mean a hit.
Alright. As all 3 of them simultaneously blow kisses at you, Cade and Travis, you are now charmed by the Audino. You are in love with them because they use Attract.
Fuck.
Aw, they're so cute. Let's go say hi.
There you go. Now you're into it.
And Aiden's just stupid.
No, Aiden's just friendly and likes Pokemon.
Mr. Supposedly High Wisdom over here.
Look, Aiden's not going to say no to a wild Pokemon that wants to be pet.
I guess we walk over to them, and I
that-
guess we'll see if this is a trap or not.
Because that's all they want, Rhino. That's all they want.
Look. He's optimistic, not ignorant.
Do I need to remind you of the story of the slack off on the woman?
Stop it.
Look, all that happened there is a slack off found a funny place to sleep.
Uh-huh. As they lure you all you in, and they kind of start gathering around. kind of like grabbing at your backpacks.
Oh, they're stealing our stuff.
Hey, now, you hungry or something?
Oh, they can have whatever they want.
Maybe be careful. They don't know what's edible in there.
The on near you turns to you and kind of gives you a glare. I know.
Okay, sorry, that may have been a little insulting.
It tries to slap you.
Hey! None of that.
They go back.
Yeah, there shouldn't be any trouble at all. Considering he was able to watch himself, would Voodoo be able to notice that something happened? Considering he said we would have probably sensed like there was something like psychic-wise happening.
He might. He's not gonna stop it.
Probably thinks this is funny.
He is a sadist.
Yeah, but I said it to some help.
Ivory is, however, very confused by this.
Okay, so I guess since we're too charmed to fight back, what do they take from our backpacks?
Well, Aiden's not really going to let them take much of it if it doesn't like it's just like berries or something.
They are going for food first. They're taking berries, your regular human food and Pokemon food.
Oh, hey, hold up. I think we need that. We've been in this cave for a while. We don't want to run out now.
You know.
Man, you are a spiteful little thing, aren't you?
Ah!
The cuteness is wearing off. Hey guys, come on, say something. We kind of need that.
Both of you, go ahead and make wisdom saves since you get to remake the saves at the end of turns. Travis? Tim? Guess he stepped away.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, remake the wisdom save.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oof.
I'm not proficient in these.
You were just given a reroll by Kibra.
I mean, I'll try it, but yeah, it's not gonna work.
Cade, you suddenly realize what's going on as you snap out of the attract-induced stupor.
What? Help!
Huh? It looks up at you as trying to, like, be cute, and then realizes you're not into it anymore.
I go over to, I realize what happened, thinking, Aiden, help snap Travis out of it, thinking they used the tracks on us. They're trying to take our stuff.
I thought you guys were just in a good mood today.
They can have it. I'm not using it.
Hey, come on. Like slap on cheek.
On Audino or Travis?
Travis.
Alright, Travis, you can either auto succeed and take damage or roll.
I'll take the damage because I'm not going to succeed by rolling.
Alright, you take 1 damage.
Amazing.
As you snap out of the attract.
Yeah, I shouldn't have wasted my reroll on that. I wasn't going to pass.
Fun fact, a lot of my Pokemon actually have like weird effects like being immune to charm and shit. I don't have one of those with me right now.
Well,
also, yeah, that one would have made things worse, so.
Well, oh well. Let's get out of here.
Hey, come on, you three.
No, they're like, I know! As they're now trying to block you from leaving.
Okay, okay, Megan. At this point, time to time for intimidation tactics. Megan. First off, Megan looks up to Megan Voodoo. I know you're having your fun, but considering they're blocking the way, and I'm pretty sure you would, and I'm pretty sure you enjoy having a bit of comic justice as well. You wanna come down here for a bit?
Easy.
I just imagine that that Vic and Voodoo just like jumps up so he looks so briefly because covered by the sun, he just looks like a shadow, and then just drops in front of us, like facing the Ardeno, and just like slowly, like pretty much think of him like slowly being lifted up as if like a Harlequin marionette on strings. And then the head just lifts up to glare at them with that smile on his face.
All right. Let's have a look at what they got away with.
Hey, I was trying to keep them out of stuff.
Yeah, they didn't get away with much, but they did get away with some stuff. Hey, you do not have any berries on you.
I used all of them before, remember?
Yeah, we're kind of low because of pizzas and stuff.
I still have a good amount of berries on me, but I haven't used Paul in a long time, so I'm getting kind of low.
Cade, they didn't take anything from you, but they threw some of your stuff on the ground when they were rooting for your bag, so you gotta pick that up.
Rude!
Actually, I'm pretty good on most types of berries except for a spear. I only have one of those.
And Travis, they took one of your citrus berries.
Oh.
And all of your chesto berries. All four.
All of them. Damn, dude.
Yeah, you were left charmed for a little bit longer. So. Aside from that, they stole like maybe a handful of Pokemon food, but we don't bother keeping track of that anyway.
I feel 5 berries lighter.
Aiden, they were not able to take anything from you.
Took my trust.
You'll never trust an Audino again. And this is why people beat up Audino. It's not because they give good XP. It's just cathartic. I literally looked up the attract move and was like, what Pokemon can learn this?
Meanwhile, Ivory over there, a female Pokemon, is just like, what's happening?
I don't bother with the gender thing.
Because if Voodoo Stick didn't work, I was just gonna have Dewdrop come out and be like, bitch, please.
I'm more fabulous. Alright. Made it through that. Yeah, also, if that Nat one had stayed, they would have started taking more stuff. Like, they would have just started grabbing things that were valuable looking.
They took Roll's natural one. Your wallet.
No, I just got some money for the first time in forever.
Yeah, it's shiny. They would have been like items, like if you had any plates on you.
Well, that
No, those are what I eat my food on.
That would have sucked. I want to see if anything happens once we get all 18 of them, or 17, because there's no normal plate.
There is. There's a blank plate that I have created. I think actually it might actually exist. Hang on.
I don't see why there would be a normal plate.
Yeah, blank plate exists.
I don't remember that being a thing in Legends Arceus.
Well, it's because in Legends Arceus there are no held items, so you use the plate on him to change his type. So there's a blank plate to change it back to normal. Alright. And now, lastly, the 88. As you guys continue on, you're nearing the end, and you do find a couple trainers who at this point are kind of like setting up camp before the final stretch, so to speak. Do you feel like talking with them? They are not up to battle.
Sure.
Fine.
Yeah, don't mind freaking getting a bit more info.
Hey guys.
Hey. Would ask if you're going through Victory Road too, but kind of obvious.
Yeah. If we weren't, we sure took a wrong turn.
Oh yeah, this is just our first day. We came from Gemstone. Definitely.
Oh, don't mind them, by the way. Points to people on Ivory.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah, so they did come from Gemstone. They tried to trap us and then hurt us. Also, they are known terrorists, so...
Former Team Stay that were holding a grudge against us.
Oh.
Yeah.
One of them, do you think the youngest of the trio speaks up? Can I slap one of them?
I wouldn't.
Again, that just just looks up at the quote unquote current war. Wait, the youngest of which ones of the trio that we captured, or the trio we're talking to?
No, of the trainers that you're talking to.
Oh,
Don't worry. They got covered in freezing water when we got carried up the waterfall.
Oh yeah, that part sucked.
Meanwhile, I'm just imagining Voodoo over there with Lucy's voice from Disenchantment. Do it.
Again, talking to that. Yeah, we got a bunch of that too, but we managed to get a bit lucky. We got a bit of help from some of the local bears because we helped them reunite with the Cub Chew.
Oh, lucky. We spent a whole day trying to get up there.
Oh, was there a sign saying no flying types?
Yeah, and well, we only have one water type, and the person sent it out, and it's hang on.
I was waiting for it to be a quillfish, and they're like, yeah, I didn't want to hog that.
You know what? No, yeah, they sent it out, and it's quillfish.
Huh.
Understandable.
So how'd you get up?
We had to freeze some of the water and then climb it and keep freezing it so that it didn't start going down on us again. And it was a whole thing. We fell in a lot.
Oh.
Ugh. Well, I mean, you made it, and that's what counts.
Well, clearly you didn't fall into the lava way back.
Oh yeah, that was fine.
We've gotten kind of lucky. We met some friendly golem who helped throw us across.
Huh.
I swear we got past some of them on our own, though.
Interesting stuff.
We just rode past on Colossal.
We actually came across one of those while we were just walking through.
Did not seem like he was friendly, though.
We've either ignored, made friends with, or had to intimidate every wild Pokemon we've come across.
Yeah,
I mean, those are kind of the three things you do.
We fought some of them. We caught some of them.
We caught a couple.
We caught a few too. Two of us caught some Larvesta, and I found a wild Infernape. I battled it and caught it.
Whoa! Wild Infernape here?
Yeah, he was just sort of thrashing around, smashing rocks. I fought him one-on-one with my Basque Legion and caught him.
Did you ever figure out if he was training or bored?
I'm not sure.
Again, as for something we caught us on the way there, I mean, there was me running into a wandering GP of all things. We ended up waking up one night to a wild number that decided to cut her up to some another night that I had to join with us. And then we decided to try out some fishing in one of the sections. Like, and I caught myself a wishy-washy and a Brazilian Carvana.
Oh yeah, nice. Not to mention, yesterday we learned that apparently bayonets can evolve. Not even mega evolve, just permanent evolve.
Wait, they can?
Apparently.
why do I feel like a guy just because again it freaking like he said like the description says no one is safe from their hands. The one that says that just feels it just feels like a tap behind him.
Turns around.
Yes.
Honestly, this thing has a lot of Beetlejuice and Ghost Freak vibes to it.
Freaking, as the yell freaking it does like a chuckle, but the chuckle because of his evolution does sound like more dark than usual. Pretty much. I mean, for those that watch the show, pretty much think like freaking the Fizz of volume, freaking Fizz bot, freaking chuckle, just like and that just cages was going. Okay, Voodoo, you had your fun. Keep an eye on the others.
Don't eat me! Don't eat me!
Yeah. I didn't think Bayonet could evolve either, because it has a mega form, but apparently.
This region has all sorts of surprises. After all, Pinscher did the same thing.
Yeah, turns out Pinscher can evolve and Tropius can evolve.
Duraludon can...
Megatropius.
Even in canon, Duraludon can evolve, even though it has a Gigantamax.
I think
Gigantamax count.
Yes.
I think the craziest surprise evolution we've had was when your... he's just gonna nudge a bit. Your Bayleaf became a Hisuian Meganium.
That was a good day.
Oh yeah.
She's special.
You guys catch anything interesting or find anything cool?
Well,
Who's with you two?
I got in a Alolan Vulpix in the ice area.
Nice.
No, ice.
Probably should have seen that coming.
One of the others says, he's used that joke like 5 times today. It was worse than actually climbing the waterfall.
Like, if you make that joke again, I swear I'm gonna jump down this waterfall.
Oh, but that wouldn't be very ice.
Splash.
Yeets. Yeet self. I found a Trico.
Oh!
Oh, that's cool.
All kinds of Pokemon in this road.
That was early on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ones here.
Friggin'
Come to think of it, I don't think we saw many grass Pokemon. It was mostly like rock stuff here.
Actually, yeah, I don't think we've came across any grass types while we've been here.
Well, we did a lot of exploring on the side paths.
makes sense. Makes sense because when the direct on how we just been busy with when it comes to trying to get back faster.
Yeah, that's true. We kind of did the direct route. Almost wish we could have explored more, but maybe we'll come back.
Once we get some things settled, we'll have plenty of free time.
Yeah.
And one says, "Oh, and guess what I caught?"
A cold.
Yeah. Excalibur?
I caught a Rhyperior.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Kate, didn't you catch one of those?
Friggin', and that cake just gives us a look like you're having too much fun with that, aren't you?
Yeah, check it out. He takes out
it was a ditto.
He takes out a Pokeball and throws it.
Oh my. Okay, apparently this is just a thing they do here.
That happened twice in 2 separate areas?
Going, oh goddamn! I think that cake just left a hand to his forehead. Oh god, he's multiplying.
Yeah, that's what happened to ours too.
That was all the way back in the Safari Zone. That's a completely different area.
Apparently, great minds think alike.
Again, at the dismayed look, freaking Kate just puts her hand on the guy's shoulder, going, "If it helps, I went to the exact same thing in the Safari Zone. I ended up calling what I thought was a very period tube, and it turned out to be a ditto also. So if anything, I know what you're going to right now."
Cade, what you should do the next time you find a ditto is throw out your Urshifu and let it become one, and let someone get a real jump scare.
Now, Ditto, hear me out. Shows picture of the legendary tiger.
shows picture of Arceus.
Again, while not giving too much context about it, there was to be fair, Ditto can be what you think. I mean, remember that team battle we did, we had with your, I don't remember what the person was called. Hold on.
Rizian? Swords of Justice?
No. We're not giving much context. His evolved Lord Helix.
Omalord.
I mean, to be fair, I will say this. While Loki definitely reminded, by the way, what's a bit of a trickster. He definitely is useful when it comes to team battles. I mean, looks over the service. He definitely helped when he teamed up with your Overlord.
True.
With his what now?
It's hard to explain, but while we were in the town just before this one, these guys in blue robes, they are really into Omanite and Omastar, and they had this special gem, and when my Omastar touched it, it evolved.
Oh, I remember those guys.
Yeah.
You've seen them too?
We avoided them.
It was this whole thing. We have a friend who had a Kabutops as well, and when his Kabutops touched the exact same gem, it also evolved.
Huh.
It was a weird day because then they both went crazy.
Yeah, they kind of, it was almost like Mega evolving for the first time for them, so they kind of weren't used to that power, so we had to team up together to calm down. Thankfully, they both seem to be fine now, but again, because Kate definitely would have had this in the Pokédex entries. Here we go. As he goes ahead and shows them the pictures and entries for the evolutions.
Yeah, the two groups were at war over the gem, trying to prove which fossil it belonged to. But it turns out it works for both. It's just very specific ones.
Huh. I wonder if there's a stone like that for my Rampardos.
Actually, it would be rather interesting to see the least. I mean, considering the fact with stuff like considering evolutions, and then as we saw there with the fossils, it wouldn't be too out of the ordinary if you find a specific stone, it could react to make certain fossil Pokemon evolve. I mean,
I just had an idea.
I mean, we all have fossil Pokemon. You have Resara and Aerodactyl, which we discovered, but then you just have a normal Tyrantrum.
I just have a normal T-Rex. It's kind of boring.
And true, and I mean to be fair, even non-fossil Pokemon can still. Well, I guess would you consider what he was? What was Zomabon before? His previous thing.
The Stonejourner.
Yeah, Stonejourner. Well, I mean, would you consider Stonejourner a fossil Pokemon?
No, it doesn't have a fossil.
Yeah, it's just a rock type.
True. I mean, going to say he to be fair, we didn't think he had evolution too, and he has one.
Yeah, we've learned a lot of regional forms and new evolutions I've never heard of here.
Side note: evolution for Rampardos idea. It gets the Brachydios Pompadour.
Pompados.
I'm gonna guess they're curious. Because I mentioned Stonejourner having an evolution, would they be curious about that too?
Yeah, probably.
Well, if I want to show him, let me just make sure that I aim him where there's a lot of room, so it doesn't get in the way of anybody. Womp, coming up, buddy. And then just a very happy no.
There's new Rampardos.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I always thought
Yeah.
Sojourner was just itself.
So did we. Then we ended up being that we found that friggin' while exploring the cave, we wanted to find this one apparently looking for his friend, and in doing so, we found what was that customer involving? It was one of the freaking.
Wasn't it a metal coat?
Yeah, we ended up running into when finding its friend, ended up running into a metal coat, and lo and behold, Domabond.
Yeah, turns out if you guys ever come across a Tropius, catch it and just give it a grass stone. It'll evolve.
Oh yeah, we can't forget him either.
You'll get an infinite supply of berries that way. It's useful.
Don't tell him that. It'll break the economy.
Oh no, those berries that sell for like $10.
Yeah, we definitely had some crazy adventures, that's for sure.
Yeah. What was the final gym you guys beat? Was it also Norbert?
We did the one in Kamatola last.
Oh, okay.
We were like top of the mountain, makes sense.
We're like top of the morning to you.
My name's Jackson.
Yeah, Celeste was a pretty fun battle.
I didn't know you could do Pokemon battling when you were blind.
I mean, your Pokemon are who need to see.
Honestly, we've met a lot of the gym leaders under pretty extraordinary circumstances. We just found her out and alone on the lower part of the mountain when we were trying to get up there. We had to escort her back.
I mean, it'd be boring if we just all found them in the gym.
Yeah, then you wouldn't know. Then you wouldn't get to know anything about them.
I think honestly our most ordinary encounter of all of them was Miss Ivy. We just offered to have a battle with her while her students were around to give the kids a show.
Yeah, Ivy was nice.
Okay. Again, here's an interesting one. Which would you say was, at least for your team, the hardest gym battle?
Oh,
I think for us it was probably Valkyrie.
I think our toughest gym battle was Valkyrie.
Yeah, that came down to the last moment.
It was a final 1v1 with her Kamo versus my Caribidon, and I just barely put out the win.
we were kind of rushing at the start, so Shaka was difficult, but that was just because we weren't prepared. I think the hardest one that we actually were ready for was still Celeste.
Have you ever thought about rematching any of the gym leaders? We fought Shaka with his full-powered team, and that was tough.
We're thinking of doing that once we get through Victory Road.
I think a lot of the gym leaders would appreciate it. A lot of them don't get to go all out because they have to hold back.
Yeah, so definitely, so there's any of the ones that you did like in your early in your gym journey. Definitely think about going through them again. So definitely, they're definitely gonna like he said, they'll definitely appreciate being able to have a chance to go all out for once.
Yeah, not only did we fight Valkyrie in an official gym battle, but I had my Annihilate fight hers in a 1v1, and it came down to the wire.
Oh yeah,
I'll be right back. I gotta take the boys out.
Okay, go ahead. Oh yeah, didn't they televise that one too?
I think it was on the TV there, yeah. That was a close one. It was literally down to the last punch for mine to win. The crowd was definitely, I remember the crowd going nuts at the when at seeing those two fight. It was definitely a heck of a battle. It's gonna be crazy once we reach Gemstone and we have to fight in front of a massive crowd.
Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that, but I'm sure once the battle actually starts, I won't even pay attention to it.
Have you guys done any of the contests? Both of these guys have collected all their ribbons for the big contest later.
No, we weren't really interested in the contest.
Again, that case just shrugs. It's it's fair. Again, to be fair, the contests are pretty. Contests aren't for everyone, and also usually people usually focus on one or the other. There's few people that decide to do to be both trainers and coordinators, but
I gave it a shot once. Only got to round 2. People really loved my Doublade show, but when it came to the actual battling part, I didn't do so well.
Again, I didn't. I'll admit that I was trying out at first, just because when I growing up, besides Pokemon contests, I would always see that besides trainer battles, we would always myself and my Axie would always see the contest, and Reagan, not just myself, but he always enjoyed watching the performances as well. So as soon as we got into it and we actually did really well, we decided to give contests a thing too. So besides being a trainer, I'm also a coordinator now.
Curious to see what you're going to use in the big contest. I don't think Haxorus is quite the contest type anymore.
Yeah, again, and that came to some of it. Yeah, he definitely still wants to put in a performance, considering he does still like a contest. But considering how he is nowadays, he can't really do that as often.
Plus, considering that Aiden's ace contest performer is a fairy type, I think you'd be at a bit of a disadvantage.
Again, true enough, but I'm pretty sure I could still think of something to be able to do besides using most of my dragons. There are some there are a bunch of Pokemon being on the side of trick that can be good for it. Actually, as thinking about the performances, looks over to Voodoo, thinking of something in the spooky sense.
Well, Voodoo did win you your final ribbon.
And considering his evolution, will definitely be a surprise.
If you were able to train up your Dreepy into a Dragapult, you could do something with that.
If it does being a double performance, and that you can already see that kid's already thinking of ideas for an interesting ghostly performance. And then, anyway, we got it. I guess we got a bit trailed off there. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
What are your guys' ace Pokemon? You already know he's the Haxorus. I have an Aegislash, and Aiden has a Primarina.
Give me a second here.
Didn't expect that, did you?
This is my equivalent of the whole thing of DMs being like, don't ask my characters their names. One of them has a... One of them has a Cacturn.
That's an ace? Okay.
Well, it's not necessarily their ace, but it is their starter.
So Cacturn has a starter, interesting.
One has a Corviknight.
Okay.
Again, I just imagine as soon as the mention of Corviknight thinking, so even though he doesn't have it on him thinking one of thinking, he just feels like one of his Pokeballs shifts a little, thinking one of the top of his Pokeballs.
When you think about it, Tinkaton must have a hard time of killing Corviknight.
And one has a Kalparaja.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so both you have steel types. That's pretty cool. Are you all from Resara? We're all from out of here. Well, Aiden is from Flolo.
Well, I'm from, I came from Sinnoh when I was really young. But the others are from here. Yeah, I grew up in Tonolas. And I grew up in Veazar.
funny enough, similar with me, but I actually was originally from a Lolo, and I came here really young. I actually grew up funny enough in bigger in Gemstone, so it's like coming home for me.
I'm from Unova, so I came a long ways out.
I always wondered if the whole rule is like you can't use the taxi to when you're in the league to go somewhere you haven't gotten to normally yet. Does that mean you can't go back home until you walk there?
I think so, because they look at your official registry book to see what towns you gotten the stamp from.
We went to Tonalos and Veasar pretty much instantly, so we didn't really think of that.
We had to start all the way at the southernmost town and then work our way up.
Yeah, so basically, since this will be my first time back home ever since the league started.
We actually got lucky. On our very first day out of here, these three losers, points over to the guys on top of Mammoth Swine, were attacking Professor Hickory. We got into a fight with them, and then when it was looking bad, Shaka came and saved us.
And we would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for him.
Again, that he can, as soon as the idiot says something, he just feels like a cold hand press into its head, like it just feels like a.
He gets knocked out. but from fear.
Again.
The presence of Womp comforted him enough to speak.
and then freaking Mizarite just scared him to submission again.
Yeah.
At the freaking Mizar doing that, Kay just swapped dogs and looks at others. Yeah, Voodoo here doesn't really take kindly to people that mistreat the Pokemon.
Glad you were able to get rid of them before they could cause any other trouble. You know what? Here, hang on. And one of them's gonna reach into their bag. Here, I haven't really needed this for a while. And they're going to give you an iron plate.
Oh.
Really? Just like that?
Yeah, I mean, dealt with those guys before they could cause trouble, and I mean, we've got a lot of metal discs, so we don't really need this.
That's fair. I've lost count, but we've managed to find a lot of these Arceus plates.
As of now, you actually have half of them.
Okay.
You have 9, and there's 9 others. You have Sky, Spooky, Flame, Mind, Icicle, Fist, Draco, Insect, and Iron.
Okay, Cade, you want to hold this one, or should I hold on to it?
Alright, I'm back. We still doing story time?
We were talking with the guys, and they were like, "Oh, since you took out these 3 Team Stay guys, you can have this iron plate."
With that one in that position, we are now halfway to the place.
Alright.
Oh, thanks. Oh, we won't keep you guys much longer. We were just going to go up ahead of it and make camp ourselves.
Alright, probably don't need to make camp. We're stopping just because we're tired from the waterfall, but I mean, it's not that further to the exit.
Honestly, the sooner we get rid of these guys, the better.
Yeah, I'd be up for pushing it a little bit.
Yeah, what do you say about getting these guys to the police before they cause any more trouble?
Yeah, let's go. Nice talking to you guys. Maybe we'll see you at the tournament.
Yeah, good luck.
You as well.
Okay, and you continue on. And finally,
Max, sorry, just to remind me, the item I got besides yesterday was the blunder policy, right?
Yeah, blunder policy.
Okay, yeah. I'm just adding that to my inventory.
When you miss, you get speed buffs.
Yeah, Blunder Policy, and then you also got an Expert Belt.
Yeah, I already have that there.
Expert belt is pretty insane.
Honestly.
Alright. You continue on, and finally, and around sunset, you can see a light up ahead.
Ah, the sky, finally.
Push on, and you find yourself exiting into Gemstone City.
Hey, we did it! We beat Victory Road!
I was very concerned because the beginning of that sounded like the fight music.
Eh.
Are there any officials here waiting to congratulate us or wait for us?
You exit into a sort of a kind of like a checkpoint of sorts where they confirm that you made it through legally, things like that. But you don't have anything to hide, so you're fine. This music actually sounds almost a little sinister. There we go. Alright, as you are now in Gemstone City. Cade, you know this place very well.
Okay, Cade, show us to the police station.
This is a very, very large city.
Again, yeah, honestly, guys, stay close, because honestly, with how big this place is, they can't get reach to get lost.
Well,
What do you mean Hayden says going perpendicular to Victory Road?
I'll be standing next to the mammoth swine the whole time.
Alright. So are you heading to the police station to drop these guys off?
Yeah.
Yes.
All
I
right.
ain't paying for their hotel.
All right. That's pretty easy enough. Kate, you're able to guide the way to the police station, drop off the guys, and as a reward for bringing in more Team State members, you are each rewarded with $3,000, $1,000 for each of them.
Money! Okay, so that's 1,000 for each of us.
No, it's 3,000 for each of you because it's 3,000
Okay.
each per, sort of. Yeah.
I have enough money to buy one thing at a store. Yay!
All right.
Okay, now let's get to the Pokemon Center and rest up.
Kibra, I think it's been mentioned before. Kiana Town is sort of like just sort of like a resting place. Not resting place. That sounds very bad. Graveyard. It's sort of like almost like a.
Losers, though.
No, it's like it's the opposite. It's like where the winners go.
Like Victory Village, isn't that?
Sort of. I'm trying to think of a good comparison. I don't remember what it's called, but in like Oras, I think it was. No, not Oras. In BDSP, there's like that that place. I don't remember what game it is, but I know what I'm thinking of. You know what? Hang on. I'm looking this up.
Pacific Town?
No, not
Oh
that.
wait, I don't know what you mean. What you mean? Is it basically like a like almost like a Battle Frontier-esque?
Not quite. Hang on. It's like the battle zone from Sinnoh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is like kind of its own area that's like it's sort of like the post-adventure place to go, whether or not you become champion. Resort area. That's also that too. Resort area is also a good one. Good comparison. Because it's not necessarily where you go to just do fights. All right. So yeah, you each receive $3,000, and now you are in Gemstone City. Do you want to go to the Pokemon Center?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You go to the Pokemon Center and you heal up.
And I would say that maybe because of just how big freaking Gemstone City is, this Pokemon Center is like it's like a lot bigger than the ones in the other towns.
Oh yeah, this is a big one.
Guys, they serve hot chocolate here.
There's like, and this is just the one for the city. This isn't even like the league's Pokemon Center. This is just one for the city that has like a big counter. There's 3 Nurse Joys.
Man,
Damn.
this reminds me of being back in Castelia.
Again,
Yeah, I got nothing. I never seen one this big.
That cage is gonna be cheap back on. Like, yeah, they kind of go the extra mile when it comes to stuff here, considering how big the town is. But again, the Pokemon Center is pretty much so huge. It almost again, wow. Well, the other ones are more like games. Again, the one here in town is almost basically almost like a hotel.
How much time do we have left before we have to do our rematch with Winter?
Yeah, that's a good question. How much time do we have left? Because we got to get down to training.
Let's have a look. Let's see. That was that.
So we need to decide our Pokemon and get down to it.
All right. You are currently at the end of December 8th. The battle is on December 21st. You have 13 days, just under 2 weeks.
Less than 2 weeks to train. I was kind of thinking that I could use Muramasa and maybe after retooling his moves a bit, Chestnut, because it would be good to avoid her ghost type moves. And she had like some things that were weak to ground type, which he's good at.
There's no telling what she'll use.
True, but that's why I was thinking just some all-around Pokemon. Snorlax is basically always a good choice because it only has one weakness and it's so bulky.
Yeah, I mean...
The only problem is if I'm dealing with flying Pokemon or really fast Pokemon. I could also use Bahamut. Dragon type is never a bad choice. Although if Cade ends up doubling up on Dragon types, that gives us a big weakness to Fairy.
Well,
And Ice.
Well, like...
I wonder if we can get our starters that final push before the battle.
I'm definitely, when it comes to Dragon types, honestly, I think they can, for this, as much as they can, as much as I do want to do what I'm thinking of, they definitely won't, we definitely need to go all out and everything, and we don't know what Winter might pull out at us. So if I am going to be making Dragon types, I might honestly just bring besides obviously Razor, probably Apollo.
Well, I'm not gonna bring Mechalodon because that would give me too big of a weakness to fire types, and we know she has a Skeledirge.
Also, since you guys made it through Victory Road and you're now rescuing the Pokemon Center, your starters reach level 20!
There it is.
Hey, cool.
As your starters reach level 20, go ahead and give them the stat increase. And now, the increase to their stab is that instead of being 1d12, it is now 2d6.
Okay, so higher average.
Yep. And they are now at level 20, which is the highest they can get. They are as strong as they will ever be, unless you give them drugs.
Well, my Pokemon... Muramasa's defense and attack stats are as high as they can get. The only benefit I would get would be giving him speed.
And speed doesn't have the crit lowering factor yet. That's season 2.
Alright, change these moves to 2d6. Yeah, I only have 3 stab moves on this guy. Although this does mean if we put stab boosting items on them, it's 4d6.
No, Kibra, that was what it originally was going to be, and then I dropped that because that was too overpowered.
What?
Keeper was saying they get stabbed for all attacks. That was something I said at one point was going to be the case, and then I changed it because it was too overpowered and also meant you guys would stop using actual stab moves.
Yeah, I was thinking one of the things I suggested was maybe we get access to an illegal move like Behemoth Blade on Muramasa and stuff like that.
I might do that.
I think Max did said he was going to do something special for our starters when they reach level 20, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I just don't have it ready, like, for this session, because I figured, like, exiting Victory Road would be the end, and we'd be doing the level up stuff in between sessions. That was for Lance's Dragonite. Yeah, I think I did that for Lance's Dragonite because I thought that was going to be the case, and then it wasn't, so I stopped doing it. So instead now, whenever you guys have fought a level 20 Pokemon, their stat has been 2d6 instead of 1d12, which is why it's been noticeably higher.
Well, thinking about it, if I want to completely balance out what I could use against Wintor, I think I could... She knows about both of them, but I could use Muramasa and Dunwick.
So then, considering it's supposed to be 2d6 with freaking Dragon Fang and Dragon's Maw, that's 4d6, right?
With both of them combined, it becomes 66.
Alright, so do we think we did say that we're going to do a 6-on-6 battle?
I think that's the thing, yeah.
It's
2 from each of us.
Yeah, 2 from each of you, and she's using 6.
Well, I mean, whenever we're training, we always tend to have a lot of things that we're training up, so you could bring a few options. It might be good if we can think of sort of a...
an overall team?
Yeah, like an overall synchronizing team, but I know that's a little difficult.
Well, if
I know whenever we have both Paul and Zelia out, they kick butt, but...
If we're both
I don't know.
If we're all going to use our starters, that's easy enough.
Yeah,
of course, you'll also see that coming, but it's like, what else are we going to do?
Yeah, so with that in mind, we would have Ghost Steel, Dragon, and Fairy Water.
Yep.
So do we bring things that can cover the weaknesses of those then?
In that case, it was something for Razor. It would have to be something that's besides Dragon itself. It would have to be something that can go against Ice and Fairy.
So a Steel type.
Or a Fire type.
We haven't.
A Steel type will be able to go against both, no?
Yeah, but I already have a Steel type, so...
Yeah, so you already covered that.
So if we want to have the most amount of coverage possible... Well, Apollo would be a Fire Flying type. That's something we don't have yet.
True.
If you Mega him, you'd be doubling up on Dragon, but increasing his power.
Also, he'd still be he wouldn't have weakness to Fairy or Ice because of his Fire typing.
So, yeah, like, Charybdon is looking good, Snorlax is looking good.
Honestly, I'm debating bringing Velvet. I know it's doubling up on Fairy, but she is on Mega, so that could be useful.
Could even use Jewel, because even though she had some flubs, she is still very powerful. I would have difficulty against flying Pokemon with Snorlax, but I do think he'd be useful.
Yeah, we have to keep an eye out for any scummy tactics she can use.
Yeah, this is a pretty good move set for Snorlax. I like this.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Since you guys are figuring out what you want to do for your team...
I mean, granted, we've still got a while, so we can train up other things and see if we can afford to make them more viable and stuff.
What I was gonna do is I'm gonna put you in the Pokemon Center, and, like, any Pokemon that you're considering using, you can, like, put out on the field and then remove it if you rule them out, and then you know what each other is bringing. Just for easy reference. Yeah, if there's a Pokemon that you're thinking of using, go ahead and just put it on the field.
It's crazy the amount of moves they gave Snorlax for no reason. Why does this guy get Supercell Slam? Why does he get Outrage?
Because he's bad.
Why does he get Shadow Ball? Why does he get Flamethrower?
Because Shadow Ball used to be physical. Flamethrower, he ate spicy food.
Seed Bomb is funny. He just spits out seeds from a berry he was eating.
He thinks he's doing Bullet Seed, but it's just a huge berry.
Where the hell does he get Chilling Water from?
Drinking really cold water.
So we're all gonna use our starters. That's easy.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just have those be like in the corners.
I could bring out Zwei. He's really powerful, but it does give my team a double weakness to Ghost type. So, ones I'm considering using but not sure of yet. I'm going to be taking up a lot of space here.
Yeah, I'm going to put you on the second floor. You guys can just have the space to just bring out the Pokemon and be like, these are the ones I'm considering using, and then you can look at everyone's teams and be like, okay, if you bring that, I'll bring this, etc.
These are my top 3 contenders.
So, sorry, and then Paul, Jewel, and Chestnut. Alright?
I could consider Banjolat if I take the time and money to specialize him instead of making him a mixed attacker, but that would mean I'm bringing in 2 special attackers.
Real quick,
yeah.
Ronald, do I still owe you a 100? I'm trying to remember.
I don't even remember.
We do these so infrequently now. I believe so, because my other, I had one more recently, but the other rewards I've had for 100s was his mom showing up, and I believe, if I'm not remembering incorrectly, Lyncher was a 100 reward, or it may just be using a Pokemon that needed an evolution reward. But I believe there was one more recently that happened, but because of all the plot and stuff, it hasn't really turned in yet.
Yeah.
Because we've been pretty plot heavy for a while.
Okay. Then, alright, I know what it's gonna
do. Okay. Banji's an option just because he's powerful overall, and the higher chance to hit that he's got is pretty neat. I would probably change him to a special attacker instead of mixed, because he does lean more that way, and I would have to swap out a lot of his moves, but it's possible.
It would give us double water types, but Omalord is also an option, just because he is a really good moveset. Cade was considering Apollo because he's like his second base.
Artorias could be decent. Because he's good, especially when the chips start getting down. And he is actually pretty defensively stable. Like, he's got over 20 for both.
Yeah, I probably would not, thinking about it, I probably wouldn't bring Paul because I don't want too much fire weakness. That's gonna be a problem when we go to the league, because I'm thinking of bringing Muramasa, Paul, and Mechalodon.
Well, I mean, we have to get through a lot of stuff when it comes to that. We don't even know how it's gonna turn out. Let me just take up my entire side over here with this cake.
You can just bring out regular, creamy.
I like the feeling of power. Fine. Okay, so those 2 would be special, and he would be physical.
All 3 of the ones I'm considering, well no, these 2 are physical attackers. This is my only special attacker I'm considering.
When are we implementing the multi-item thing?
That's in effect as of now.
Okay. So,
I was saying it would be after Victory Road.
Velvet is also one of my I would say she's a mixed attacker, but in a different way in that she just has a lot of different move types.
At least since we're only using 2 Pokemon each for the big battle, it makes it easier to think of items to use.
Yeah.
Like, I would probably give Snorlax the Rocky Helmet, a Wake Up Berry, or just maybe a berry in general, maybe like a citrus, and then something else.
Honestly, a Wake Up Berry would be good because then you essentially get 1 free full heal off.
I think those are my Chesto berries, which all got stolen.
I mean, you could do like a Lum.
I'd have to use my one and only Lum Berry.
We can buy some
Actually,
berries
no,
in the meantime.
I have 3 Lum Berries, so I could use one of those. It just sucks that they took all my Chesto.
So we've got to use whatever tactics we can against Wintor. So a lot of mine are like kind of... Well, the ones I'm suggesting so far are kind of raw damage.
I would probably... For Muramasa, he always keeps the leftovers on him. I could implement the Emblem of Justice on him, make him both a bit tanky and a hard hitter.
Yeah, because Muramasa's thing is that he's a glass cannon.
Well, sort of. He's a bit of a glass cannon, but he can also stall because he has King Shield.
True, but we gotta anticipate that she has counters for our starters.
Well, the only thing that can hit through Protect moves is Urshifu, which she probably doesn't have.
I wouldn't underestimate her. I'm tempted to bring Zelia for the good combos that she can have with either Paul or Facial Flare, but that entirely depends on whether you bring them, and also the fact that while she doesn't have to use Ice types, they are still something she is very good with, so I anticipate at least one.
Yeah. Well, if Kade brings Apollo, that'll also give you some might.
True. So if multiple of those are coming, I might switch my my choice to Zelia. I didn't expect team talk at the end of this one.
So remind me, we can't.
Zelia is a physical attacker, yeah.
We can't double up on items that boost stab damage.
Correct. Even if they're technically different items, like the plates and something else, you cannot double up on the same effects or same items.
We'd also have to make a pizza before the battle.
Oh, definitely. We gotta research and make the ultimate pizza before the battle.
Oh, I know what I'd probably do. I'd probably give Muramasa the leftovers, the Emblem of Justice, and the air balloon, because even though he can fly, there are still other ground type moves that could be a problem.
1,000 arrows.
I could give Chestnut a berry, the Rocky Helmet, and the Quick Claw. I was also thinking of using the 1 iron I have saved up to boost up Chestnut's physical defense so that I can start focusing on his speed a bit. What are you thinking, Jero?
I don't know if he's here.
I don't know what happens there, Jero. We kind of need all 3 of us here to team strat.
I mean, you're just saying all the good ideas.
Well, you're not saying what you're bringing yet. Like we're pitching out some things we can bring.
I was just thinking of what.
Yeah, everyone's kind of like bringing out their Pokemon and like figuring out what teams to bring for Wintor.
I mean, that's good options.
What did you break?
I almost had a freaking empty Coke can spell, but I didn't spell.
How would it spill if it's empty?
Well, almost
all the air fell out, Rhino.
Oh my god, it's getting everywhere. It's in my lungs.
I think what I'm definitely going to do is during this training montage, I'm going to have Paul in the party so I can build up berries again.
Yeah. It'll help us get more stuff for pizzas and stuff. Are we able to buy berries, or can we literally only get them from like harvesting, whether it be on routes
I'm
or
sure
from
there's stores
Paul?
you can buy some.
I'm mostly saying you have to harvest them, which can include harvesting them, like going out and specifically looking for them. Because otherwise it would be way too easy to just be like, because I can't make the berries expensive, so it'd be really easy for you to just drop like $100 to get like 10 berries.
It's fair enough. Yeah, definitely gonna need Paul then. So what are you thinking of bringing, Gerald? Pop something out. I could maybe bring Dosh. It's been a while.
That would double up on
Ghost Steel, yeah, never
Ghost
mind.
and Steel.
Yeah. I know the mega stuff is limited, so that's why I'm like, I'm willing to blow this on an important fight like this. Leagues come and go. Defeating evil villains, you get one chance.
At least because I'm putting the Emblem of Justice on Muramasa, he's gonna hit like a truck on all of his moves.
Don't forget we can also try grinding money during this time too if our XP gets to the point where we're okay. Because then we can buy some of the really good items that have popped up in the shop.
Well, Muramasa's maxed out. He can't get any stronger. Chestnut is 17.
Yeah, that's true. There's almost no point in having our starters with us while we're training now.
We can't take them out of the party. That's a rule we have.
True, true.
So, regardless, they're going to be there soaking up XP that they can't use.
Maybe we can have like a tutor system or something.
Okay, I think I'm pretty set on using Chestnut and Muramasa.
That's fair. So you have the sword and you have the tank.
Yep.
All right. You know what might be real cheeky for you to do on Chestnut?
Huh.
Give him 2 berries. One that makes him wake up, and one that restores PP.
I could do that since he does kind of run out of PP towards the end of battles. I'd probably remove the Rocky helmet because a lot of time Pokemon just decide to not hit him when he's wearing it.
I mean, that's fine too.
Obviously, if he eats the Lumberry, when I give him rest, he doesn't benefit from the healing part of his passive, but it's like, it's a full heal with rest.
Yeah.
Although, if we're gonna make a pizza, we're gonna have to strategize which berries we want to have on them and which berries we use to make the sauce.
That's true, because the sauce allows us to get essentially an extra berry from it. But we can discuss that later. Because we have to make sure we actually have the stuff for that. And then we're going to have to make 3 different pizzas because we each can't eat the same one.
I'm just imagining now, and I really hope you don't do this. Have Chestnut eat a pizza that gives the Chestoberry effect, and then also give him 2 Lepa berries and a Chestoberry, and then it's rest, full heal, immediate wake up, restore PP. Rest, full heal, immediate wake up, restore PP. Rest, full heal.
That is what I was thinking. I was like, what if we want to be real cheeky?
Yeah, I could just make him an infinite HP tank, because that'd be rude.
Yeah, and I will do something about it.
I just feel like against the evil team leader, it's the time to be scummy.
As you guys are debating this, you know what? Aiden.
Hi.
you receive a text on your phone that you have that you probably received a while ago. While you received it like 4 days ago while you were in Victory Road, but you didn't have signal until now.
You have a message from a week ago. Wait, what?
It's from Looker.
Oh, what?
Wait, what? When does he contact me? Checks message.
Message reads, once you have reached Gemstone City, please call me.
Oh, you better do that.
Yeah, hold on. We can make a call.
Okay.
Ian does the polite thing and steps outside.
I guess we had... Do you think anything other than our starters is going to level up after this session?
This session, I
No.
doubt it, but
I'm
we'll
just gonna
see.
say right
We didn't
now,
really
no.
fight anything.
Okay, because I was thinking of which Pokemon I want to take out of the party now that I don't need them.
Well, it depends what we do next. If we go hardcore training, we got to get our hardcore teams because we're going to be training both for Wind Tour and for future Pokemon League nonsense.
The league is a little bit further on.
I know, but like, look. After having team what I scrounged together for fun, I want my power trip again.
Yeah. So Aiden, you step outside and call Looker.
Yeah.
Aiden, it's good to hear from you. Have you reached Gemstone City?
Yeah, we just got here this evening. We were in the Pokemon Center discussing what to do about what's going to happen near the end of the month.
Excellent. I will be by shortly.
Oh, what?
Oh, are you? Okay. Yeah, we're in the Pokemon Center. Huh. Lost back in. I guess he was waiting for us. He said he'll be here soon.
Oh. I wonder what's up.
That really does sound like the start of a battle.
Yeah.
Hang on. This is another bit of music that I was thinking of using. Hang on.
It's like there's a town where the music starts like that, and it's because they have a gate guard, and instead of like, you need this big badge, like, you need to defeat me. And it's like, wait a minute, does that mean there's a huge line of people waiting to fight you? Yes! Only 3 people per day get in.
How many people are in front of us? 214!
Wait, how do we get in there?
There's a
Go the
hotel
other
over
way.
there!
You go around the other side. Wait, I thought the only route came from like the opposite side of the region. It does. The guy over there doesn't fight people. He takes bribes.
He also doesn't talk like this! That's right.
What I
that's
could
music
do-
instead.
What I could do is I could get rid of Sword Stance and Muramasa for another move, and then give him the Assault Vest.
Too
Although,
chill.
actually, no, I can't King Shield with Assault Vest on, never mind.
Alright. Aiden. After a little bit, say 20 minutes, Looker arrives at the Pokemon Center.
Aiden looks up for the spreadsheets the 3 are working from.
You've got like a cork board with red string.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so she uses this, then we need this. Well, these two have synchronicity.
Aiden, hope I'm not interrupting anything important.
I mean, it's important, but it's not time sensitive yet. So, no, what's going on?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Throws entire board away.
Travis is like, I already have my 2. I'm good.
Cade, I really need your input here. Damn it, Cade.
Well,
I'm
think of it this way. We already know 4 of 6 now.
That's fair. That's fair. We're mostly there.
That's that's assuming she uses the well, yeah, I guess.
I mean, if she's not using the 6v6 rule, we're going to A, be there a while. And C, we have a whole teams to train.
Like,
Did you
even
say
if
A and then C?
even if people know what our starters are our best bet in any given fight. You saw how the last fight went.
Yeah, they're our starters for a reason. We've been with them the longest. We know exactly how best to use them in battle, and they trust us to know how to do it.
Aiden, I
Right, sorry.
figured. Aiden, I'm waiting for here.
Alright, hi, let me walk out of the void from outside the walls here. Hi, Looker, what's up?
Aiden, think you should be the one to hold on to this.
What?
He's going to hand you.
Aiden takes it, but looks a little wary as he's holding it.
I thought Hoopa was uncontrollable while using this.
To an extent, but that was due to, as far as we can tell, that was due to Kate's being more focused on trying to control it. You seem to have made friends with it, with maybe more manageable in that situation.
Oh.
It's up to you whether or not you use it, but since you are the one holding on to the only Hoopa we currently know of in this region, it simply makes sense for you to be the one to have it. As, Rhino, I am now going to give you access to the sheet for Hoopa Unbound.
Well, now you have to take this into account, because Hoopa changes from Psychic Ghost to Psychic Dark when he uses this form.
Oh, does he? I know, like, nothing about legendaries.
It's a bit
Or mythicals. Or mythicals I added.
He goes from having a double quad weakness to just one quad weakness to a different type.
Alright, Hoopa Unbound is now in your list. It is directly below regular Hoopa.
Wow, that is like the shortest Pokemon vulnerability, resistance, immunity list I have ever seen.
It has one quad weakness to bug types.
And then it's quad weak to bugs, single weak to fairy, and immune to psychic, and that's it. It has
Holy shit!
And also, while regular Hoopa is far better at special attack than physical, Hoopa Unbound is more of a mixed attacker.
Why the holy shit?
Oh, those stats.
It has 170 special attack, Jiro.
Go ahead and read off all this stuff, Rhino.
Okay, so I would like to point out to people that currently Hoopa's EVs are maxed out attack, maxed out special attack, little speed, and a reasonable amount of physical defense. At that level, its attack and special attack are 20. Its special defense with nothing in it is 20, and its physical defense is 24. Which, if I'm understanding this right, means if I somehow, with drugs or anything, manage to pump both its defenses to max, it would have maximum of both defenses, 20 in whatever attack stat, a double-digit speed, and, okay, it's got a paragraph here for Unbound. Let's see, gains following attributes, retains ghost typing in regards to stab, holy shit, gains access to move Hyperspace Fury.
Why is its defense so high? Hoopa Unbound only has a 60 normally.
Because this is essentially a mega. But like a mega. But you'll see soon.
Its movement never provokes attacks of opportunity as it teleports around rather than moving normally.
Is there a
Holy crap.
Is there a limit to how long it gets to keep this form
reduced to 0 hit
active?
points over call, and then cannot use Prison Bottle again for X amount of days. But here's the bad news. At the end of each of Hoopa's turns, roll a d6. On a 1, it is overtaken by its power and loses control, becoming hostile to everything around it until knocked out or recalled. Recalling it while it's conscious in this state requires rolling a d4 with only a 25% chance of success.
That sounds like too big of a risk, despite the power. But it would give your whole team a very obvious weakness to Fairy.
Okay, we should be back now. So I think, Rhino, it started doing that right when you started reading the Unbound thing. So do you want to reread that?
Okay. Unbound. At the end of each of Hoopa's turns, roll a d6. On a 1, it is overtaken by its power and loses control, becoming hostile to everything around it until knocked out or recalled. Trying to recall it while it is still conscious in this state requires rolling a d4 with only a 4 succeeding.
So basically,
it has Hyperspace Fury, which is an always hits move.
Yeah, it is an always hits move that does 3d10 damage.
Yeesh.
It is very powerful, but yes, it does have that drawback. Where it can potentially just lose control, and also after you use the prison bottle, it cannot be used again for 1d4 plus 1 days.
Yeah. Oh boy.
The prison bottle does not have a limited number of uses, and
It just has a cooldown.
yeah, it just has a cooldown, and it is otherwise considered the same as Mega Evolution in terms of when you can use it, in that you can only use it on your turn, or on that Pokemon's turn, but it's a free action. Also, yeah, this is how big Hoopa Unbound is, in case you forgot. Regular Hoopa for comparison. Regular Hoopa for scale. Hi, Dad! Our rings are touching!
Oh boy.
What's the die roll deciding that change? It is a D4 to try to it is a D6, and on a 1 it loses control, and then once it has lost control, you have to roll a 4 on a D4 to successfully recall it. While it is losing control, it is essentially just going to be attacking attacking everything around it as hard as it can.
And it will not stop until it is defeated or recalled.
Correct. Obviously, if it's left for like a long period of time, like an hour, it will also stop. But I imagine that's not going to happen.
If it gets left for an hour, nothing is left.
Also, yeah, just as a real quick thing, it also has a pretty big increase in its HP.
Oh, I didn't even look at that. Let's take a look.
Yeah, you might want to take a look. So regular Hoopa, as of right now, Banjolet has 185 hit points.
Yeah, just casual extra 100 hit points.
Yep. Hoopa Unbound has 285 as of now.
Oh boy. Alright, well, that's going to be a decision to make.
Yeah. And that's why I had this happen now, so that you could factor it into your team figuring out. But yeah, that's all Looker was doing, is he was just giving that to you because it's like, makes sense for you to be the one to have it.
Yeah.
Alright. It's gonna be annoying that I have to edit these parts together, but the D&D stuff normally doesn't take long to render, so.
Just sitting on the scene screen for a while.
Yeah, it does. It takes like very little time to actually render or upload. So.
All right, so Banji's definitely a chance. So what are you thinking, Cade? Because I've got a few options, but I'm deciding.
And make sure to, like, as you're debating them, bring the Pokemon out and put them around you, because the idea is you guys are going to keep the Pokemon near you, and then you can easily look to each other and be like, that's what you're considering. I believe. Yeah, I think Travis has narrowed it down. He's doing Murmasa and Chestnut.
Yeah, Travis has got his decided. That's why I'm waiting for Cade.
All right.
Okay. Again, definitely we're thinking Urshifu because of the fighting dark, because we don't have a coverage for that.
All right, if you just want to do that, that's fine.
I was thinking of that. I was thinking of that, but I was also thinking freaking Charizard, because it is one of the few ones that can go Mega.
That's
also
fair.
These two would give you massive fairy weakness.
Yeah, that's also the issue there. But then again, if it comes to dealing with fairy and ice types, that's what good that they're covering for. It's steel.
True, and offensively, Chestnut doubles as a ground type because he has stab ground moves with Earthquake and high horsepower.
Nice.
That would be useful.
But he's not weak to water and grass. He can step in puddles and patches of flowers without dying.
He's basically there to cover against her Skeledirge, which would be unable to hit him with ghost moves, and he could hit back with ground moves.
Much.
And even then, even if it turns out she's not using that, Snorlax is just a beast in every battle I've used him in. Except that one time where everything kept outrunning him, but now he has a quick claw, so it's fine.
Depending on how our XP grinding goes, if we get done early enough, we could see about going to some of the other gym leaders to see if we can get some extra perks before we fight Winter, if we finally have time. But I feel like that's going to be a low priority. We need to make sure we get all the basics done first, which is training them up to max level, getting the items we want, which might require getting money, and making sure we have the money to get their movesets aced out as well.
Yeah.
No regrets coming to this.
Like, I could give Chestnut seed bomb, so he has a ranged physical move, but flying types resist grass anyway.
Yeah.
I like the moves he has. If something decides to fly away from me, I can hit them with Yawn, and then they would fall.
That's another fair reason, by the way, to bring Apollo, because Apollo would be our good anti-air being a flyer himself.
Yeah, I think that too.
In case something happens like that.
Velvet would also be good anti-air by becoming a tower.
Also,
True.
she's a blaster. She has long range moves.
Yeah, Velvet becomes like a sniper tower if I go for her, but it is doubling up on Fairy, which means I have the glaring weakness to Poison and Steel.
Well, Steel would be neutral against this.
That's fair.
We've never seen her use a poison type, so we don't know what she has.
She has a muck.
I'm gonna
Oh,
tell.
right, true.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. You know what? No, I'm not gonna tell you.
I was like,
All
are
right,
you
then.
gonna give us that much meta knowledge?
No, I was gonna remind you of something, but
She had a Kingler and a Muck and the Skeledirge.
Right.
And then in the battle we had way back in the warehouse, she used a bunch of ice types, including Excalibur.
Mm-hmm. So, we know she does options, so honestly, much like us, there's no telling what she'll make, especially since we don't know what is considered like her favorite mon that she might bring regardless.
Yeah, she didn't even try to battle us in the underwater base.
Yeah, so we don't know really what she'll do. Let me double check the Velvet stuff.
I'm pretty happy with this pair. I can give Chestnut the iron I have immediately to buff up his defense.
Right, so Velvet is pretty much, I will use range, fuck you. As well as being pretty damn good with her defenses and special attack overall. So Velvet's a pretty
Yeah.
strong contender.
You could always just use Hoopa and not unbound him.
There's that. Yes, that is a possibility. And I think Banji will definitely be with us as I'm potentially reorganizing him and his kit.
Goliath could be good. Zircon could potentially be good.
Zircon's quad weakness just kills me though. Because
Yeah.
fighting is such an easy coverage type for things to have.
I think this would be a good time to bring out Declaw.
Honestly, I was debating having Declaw out for the
Farface.
Training montage, just as something in the back, just to see what happens.
Farface.
But
I made it big.
he got long.
I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to just move him around the map.
Artorias is, of course, is good, but also has quad weakness to fighting.
Yep.
Artorias.
Although I find it comes up less with Artorias, but maybe that's just luck. Because
Also,
Zircon is like a massive fucking target.
Yeah, also things see Artorias, so they're like, I don't want to go near that. He has a knife for a head.
And hands. He's sitting on his own hair. Why is he so fast?
Vroom vroom.
Friggin'
Did
Fuck
get
you,
a
there's a
house
vroom.
Yeah, so I think for me the possibilities would probably be Zelia, Banji, or Velvet. Banji and Velvet would be like super blasters. Banji potentially a mega blaster, but at a cost. And Zelia just has good sync with Apollo. Although she does have a Skeledirge, so that
Yeah, but remember,
Could be a thing
Zalia's part dragon.
that's true. I meant for the taking advantage of the sunlight thing, which Zelia pretty much needs up in order to get going. Zelia's quad weakness to ice against someone named Wintour seems like an obvious flaw, but she's not going to necessarily use that many ice types. But I'm going to take a bet here and say she'll probably use at least one.
Unfortunately, we don't have those type weakness berries, like the berry that would give you resistance to ice.
I mean, they're one use.
Yeah, I'm not big on using those. I might include them in like campaign too, but
I feel like they just bog down the item list. If you happen to get hit by this thing that would super hurt you it will hurt you less once.
Oh, we actually do have that. We have the magic feather that you can use to absorb one super effective move.
True. We also have Sacred Ash, which I'm definitely going to be putting on someone in this fight.
Yes, someone should get the Sacred Ash so they just get an automatic full heal when they drop.
Exactly. So someone's getting that.
That plus the bell.
Yeah, that plus the bell means we ain't going out without a hell of a fight on this.
And Snorlax is going to have rest on him, and so with his massive over 300 health, it essentially gives him a 600 health bar.
Well, you have to make sure he's alive enough to use rest.
And then not rest in peace.
I suppose technically if you can afford to get like a focus band or something and put it on him, you can guarantee that you can fight until his last HP and then use rest.
That's true. Focus bands exist now and we could buy one.
Yeah.
Because that way you don't have to be overly cautious with it, you just go for it. Granted, in reality, that saves you like maybe a turn or two, but I mean, that can make a difference.
If you have a Pokemon with rest, it's obviously big. It's just... it feels cheap meta-wise.
I'm not saying we use this for casual fights. This is emergency fight.
It's just, what would I get rid of? If I make a Lumberry pizza, actually, I wouldn't need to carry a Lumberry.
Uh-huh.
I would just need to go buy a focus band.
Yeah, which I imagine those ain't cheap. Well, here, I got the Tone Loss department store thing up. I can look it up real quick. Focus band, 6K. Not terrible, but definitely ain't cheap.
I could barely afford it with the money we got.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to grind for money. There's an amulet coin when you need it.
Good luck.
All right. So, are you thinking Apollo, Cade?
I mean, continuing the flyer would be helpful. Plus, it wouldn't have me be stuck to only being with a fairy weakness. Plus, if plus a flyer would be helpful to be able to help out with other stuff. Plus, also, if we did in the beginning, we can. I mean, did you decide on who you're bringing? I didn't.
I have some options here, and I was debating which I was going to use based on who you brought. Because Zelia has good sync with Apollo. Banji and Velvet are good blasters in general. Banji might have some altering to do, whereas Velvet as a Mega would be a good thing to use.
Also true.
So if you bring Apollo, I pretty much can have my pick of whatever of these. And honestly, I might just bring all of them on the training just to have, because they'll probably all be using the Pokemon League thing anyway. So it's not going to hurt to have them around just getting passive XP. I mean, if you have it narrowed down to a couple you're thinking, you can always bring them all on the XP grind as well. Not that saying we're only training 2 Pokemon, and technically we'd only be training 1. And yeah, so we're gonna have to grind for money. Ah, yes, getting a job.
Yes. Again, no, I think. Yeah, I think the modern thing we're trying to come with different stuff. I think honestly the best choice we will have a good coverage thing, have a mega boost, and also be able to bring in more variety. I think Apollo would be our best bet.
I'm probably leaning more Velvet then, because she's my Mega, and because of her move variety, she can be decent coverage for a lot of things. So I could change my mind, but I think that's my choice at the moment. I know it's 2 of the same type on my end, but they serve pretty decently different purposes, even if their stats are fairly similar. Because Dewdrop tends to be the AoE focus on her typing sort of thing, and then Velvet is the the range, adapts to most situations, and stays in the back sort of thing.
Yep.
All right. So I guess we got that settled for now.
There you're going, sounds like you're doing, Travis is bringing Muramasa and Chestnut, Kate is bringing Razor and Apollo, and Aiden is bringing Dewdrop and Velvet.
That's the idea so far. I mean, we could always change our mind before it happens, but that is what I'm thinking right now.
Alright.
Aiden definitely isn't comfortable using the bottle at the moment. He'll probably have to talk it over with Banji and see what they think, but he's not sure.
You wanna talk it over with him then?
I imagine it would be an overtime thing. He doesn't want to just spring it on them and be like, put a lot of pressure on them. He's just going to bring it up one day, like whenever Banji's in the party, and be like, hey, so look what they gave me. I know you don't like it, but it is tied to you. And I just want to let you know that I have it. But if you don't want me to use it, I won't.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Alright. Damn.
He does still seem wary of it, but it does seem like he trusts you. Give me an animal handling roll as well.
Yeah, and so the other thing is, like, I don't even know if this is the sort of thing that would get better with practice, or it's just we just don't use it unless we don't think we have a choice.
Yeah. He's...
I don't... Go ahead.
He's not a fan of it, but he understands, like, the severity of what's coming up. And if you need to use it, he will understand.
Aiden nods, and he'll put it away, and he'll give Banji a hug.
Alright. If you choose to use Banji during the fight against Wintor, you will get one free reroll if you get a 1 on the D6.
Ooh boy, okay.
As he will do his best to hold on.
Does make it more tempting.
Specifically only for the Wintor fight.
I got you. I'm writing it down. Okay. We'll see if the dice have their way. That may just
not matter.
Me. Yeah, they may just be like, no, I said you rolled a 1 and you rolled a 1.
We've had training not go well before.
Yeah, so we'll have to see.
Let's not think about that.
That'll be like if a lot of things in the prep go wrong, I feel.
Alright.
Alright.
We start losing and Wakatu just bursts through the wall and eats Wintor.
You guys were taking too long.
I'm bored! And now you're bored!
I am curious what his help will be, honestly. I'm half expecting it to be Wintor being like, I changed my mind, I'm going to do evil anyway, and him just showing up and be like, no. And she'll be like, okay, I have changed my mind again.
What building do we go to fight her?
You haven't actually been told that.
It's like, we will meet. And I just anticipate, like, that fucking arena at Sky Pillar. It's just like somewhere ancient, slightly remote, but very epic, and wind goes across ancient ruins.
And what's the deal? Does she go to jail if we win?
I don't fucking know, man. It seems like it seems like she's gonna give up her ways if we win, which definitely means she's going to jail. Maybe she won't get out this time.
Okay, so this seems like most of our team's set up then.
Alright.
I think I am going to use that iron I have in my inventory on Chestnut just to guarantee he gets some boost during this.
I'm also curious how the XP rate will be for these higher level Pokemon. It may be worth making some bacon pizzas.
Well, you're training strong Pokemon, you'll be fighting strong Pokemon.
It's
Hopefully.
fair. Yeah, you say hopefully. We get those rolls, we only fight like Rattata trainers.
I mean, you're around this area. I would say I would probably like be more lenient on that.
Fair.
Like still the same range and everything, but like I'm more lenient on what is considered a low level or whatnot. All right.
So shall we do some team swapping then?
All right. Yeah. Tell me what changes you want to do to your team. Bearing in mind you do still have the rival battle.
Yeah, we haven't even seen them.
Well, you've been in the Pokemon Center since you got here, so
We just texted me like, "Hey, we're here."
yeah.
Okay, so I'm taking out Malison, Ivory, Joker, and Abyss. Adding in Chestnut and Paul. That puts me up to 4. And then... Did I put in... Yeah, I probably put in Dunwick. Just have another special attacker in there. And then, what do I want my final boy to be?
Why's gotta be a boy?
Because most of my Pokemon are male. Actually,
Yeah, you have only 4 female Pokemon. You have Believe the Espeon, Amy the Tinkaton, who can only be female. What the?
Malison the Salazzle, only female too. And then Ivory.
Yep. Play that.
We got the rival battle coming up soon. Like, if I were to... I could put in Genesect. Put in Zwei.
Alright.
This is more or less my final team. I would just replace Chestnut for Mechalodon in the final team.
Yeah, bear in mind, we need more than one final team for the tournament, because Max said we may have like cooldowns on Pokemon usage.
Yeah, because those are going to be some real tough battles.
It's gonna be like multiple in a day sort of thing.
I think what I'm probably going to do is I think what I might do is just affect the way. Yeah, I think what it'll be is if a Pokemon is knocked out, you cannot use them during the next battle, and if a Pokemon is used but not knocked out, they don't fully heal from a long rest. And
Yeah, I can get some use out of my ones that have the short rest full heal.
Yeah, and they. I might do that. But and then basically at that point, it's like, do you choose to not use them? Do you use them in a weakened state, or do you use items, sort of thing? All right.
Some point I'll have Infernape catch up.
What?
I mean, now's the time you can stick them in your party.
Don't we have the rival battle, or how's that working?
We don't know when that's happening, but we also don't know how big of a battle that's going to be.
You could put Infernape in your party. I will say the rival battle is not going to be a 6-on-6.
All right, good.
Okay, so actually then you can put Zwei back and have Infernape in there. I don't need 2 fighting types.
Alright.
And Zwei was also caught using a Friend Ball, so he can very easily hit max level in no time.
Yep. Alright, Aiden, what changes do you want to make to your team? I assume you want to take out everyone except Dewdrop.
Correct. It was an experience using all of them. Malady, it was good to see you again.
Tips that. All right.
Give me Banji.
Show me Banji. There we go.
Velvet. Move it. Celia.
Got room for 2 more.
Yep. Just checking a couple things here. Give me.
Potato salad.
Give me Shazam.
Right.
God, that Pokemon Party thing was cluttered now with all the alternative forms, huh?
Yeah, because you have a Mega and Unbound.
And you know what? We're gonna have someone we haven't seen for a while because I want to see what we can do. Bring me Rita.
All right. So you guys are all gonna have a Fire-type starter in your team.
Jero's Pokemon list was expanded by 5 because he caught 4 and Wishy-Wash has 2 forms.
All right, Cade. What do you want your team to be for the
foreseeable future?
Yeah.
Well, we already know Blaze and Apollo.
Yep.
I'm keeping Voodoo.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Thank you for not having me do that and then never using it, like with Womp.
Remind me, for the rival battle, we're going full 6-6, right? 6-6.
No, he said we're not going.
It's going to be 3 per person, so it'll be a 9v9.
9v9, okay.
And the only time you guys are going to do an 18 versus 18 is going to be like the champion battle.
Oh, I expected it for the Elite Fours too. Fair enough.
Well, the Elite Four are 1 person, I know, each.
Like, you know what? That's fair.
It'll be like the gym battles.
Elite 4 are just better gym leaders.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean the Elite Four is 1 person? Is the Elite 1 here?
It is I. My name
is again.
You will fight me 4 times. Holds up 4 fingers like Professor Kukui does.
Like each time he just changes the color of his hat.
I'm thinking...
This late into the campaign, we've met every expert except for the psychic one.
Baseball cap Dave would like to battle. Fedora Dave would like to battle. Bowler hat Dave would like to battle. And what's the last one? Party hat Dave would like to battle.
Oh no, birthday party. Okay. I'm more
You know, Dave only uses Pokemon that start with the letter D. Nothing says he can't have a Dialga.
or Deoxys.
Yeah.
See, for the rival battle, I don't know if I want to take either Domabond or freaking Mizuet.
Domabond's a big risk because Kieran's a fighting type trainer.
True.
As much as I love Womp, especially for how much he helps the team.
Let's see him one more time, though.
Ooh.
Yeah. Friendship. All right.
Friendship.
Okay, he's in the PC now. So,
yeah,
do you want to put Haku and Alucard in the PC, or are you keeping them?
For now, because I'm still thinking of the rest, because I do want to raise him up as well, and also because I don't think we did a different before he getting him put up with would be useful for the contest possibly. I will get out freaking Toothless.
The Dreepy, okay.
We both have what we need to get into the final contest, right?
Yeah. You have 3 ribbons.
You both have 3 ribbons, you're done.
Alright, just making sure. I was like, God, I barely even remember that last contest because so much plot happened before and after it.
It was the contest where you both literally tied, and I couldn't do anything about it except just give you each a ribbon.
All right.
Yeah, the fact that we actually got it down to the wire was still fucking impressive.
Right.
Like I was looking through like the anticlimactic. If I just had you roll for it, do I have to do a battle? Fuck it, you both win.
That saved us having one of you doing a solo contest.
And that was unplanned, so I'm still amazed. Anyway, so yeah, you've got 2 spots left, currently being taken by Haku and Alucard, unless you keep them.
Because I'm also trying to think freaking, like, I'm also trying to think, like, freaking, at the league wise to be able to start raising up for that. Because I mean, for the actual league, they're the ones that are going to be going in.
I mean, remember, like, we've still got months until the league.
Yeah.
So this is just kind of a step on and a step toward it. So once something's level 20, you can kind of be like, you are ready, and then they go in the box.
Yeah,
True.
just to clarify, the league begins on May 10th, and it is currently
December.
yeah. Before then, you
time.
have the battle against Wintor, you have the Grand
quiz thing.
Pokemon, you have the Grand Pokemon Quiz Challenge, and you have the Grand Festival contest.
Festival.
Yeah, so we've got a ton of time
So
to
like,
get ready for the league itself.
like if this is for trading, yes, but you don't need to have your league team necessarily on you at all times.
Okay, that's fair. In that case,
Now, if you want your decent Pokemon around just for the rival battle and then you swap some of them out, go ahead, because that's kind of what I'm doing.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
the rival battle will be next session this evening.
I assume so. That'll give us time to assign a lot of our random items that we just have sitting in our bag to our Pokemon as well.
Yeah. Although it's only 6 days away because we're doing it on. I mean, no, we're doing it next Sunday because you guys are doing Mario Party on Saturday.
Yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, it's still just a week away.
I imagine like little Pokemon fighting sessions. I don't have to prepare too much for them.
I just have to make 18 Pokemon.
I imagine you've had the rivals Pokemon ready for a while.
I've had them, but I have to keep bumping them up.
They're level 30 now.
Just to be able to, considering they're so close to 20, to help them go towards that extra push and then be able to help be more mixed up stuff in the future, I'll go ahead and switch out Haku and Alucard for now and bring in freaking
Oh, I forgot you had a Mud Ray.
He's never used it.
I was meaning to, but again, something going on. But again, they're so close to 20 to be able to help bring him in for that last push, and then we can switch out to more of the older team. I will bring in freaking Poe and Chomper.
All right. So the teams that you're bringing into the rival battle, then presumably training afterwards, with possibly some changes. Kate is bringing Razor, Apollo. No, actually, you know what? No, let me line them all up here.
Travis, we're doing a group photo.
I don't think mine are gonna fit.
We have Razor, Apollo, Voodoo, oh, and Chopper.
Again, my big brothers are gonna beat you up.
My dad beat up your dad. Aiden is bringing Dewdrop, Banjalette, Velvet, Zalia, Shazam, and Rita.
I forgot how small she is.
It's because she's supposed to be human-sized.
I know, it's just funny. He's like, Dewdrop, Mermaid, 4 times the size.
I mean, she's bigger. So.
That's it's just funny.
And then Travis is bringing Muramasa, Bahamut, Chestnut, Caribidon, oh my lord, and Luffy.
I was like, why'd you switch to the Pokemon
Dunwick,
names
sorry,
halfway through his-
Dunwick, sorry. I got caught up with the names that I gave them. Paul, Dunwick, and Luffy.
Luffy does not have a health bar or name, but
I can't control him yet either.
Yeah, hang on.
hold on, let me feed him this fruit that makes him controllable.
Crazy fact, the actual Joey Chestnut set a new record last month. He ate 83 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Jesus.
I don't know where it always...
I didn't think you named him after a person. I thought you just named him after a fucking nut.
No, remember when I caught him, I was like, the world eating champion's last name is Chestnut.
It was so long ago, Tim. I did not remember at all.
I remember.
I remember because during that whole session, I had to deal with the person who hacked my Best Buy account to buy Hogwarts Legacy.
You should be able to control Luffy now.
I can, yes.
Alright.
He is very underleveled, but he will catch up.
Yeah. Alright, and that's who you've got. Wait, hang on.
I like how
Crumb?
yeah, I forgot about him.
Mister, what are you doing here?
Crumb? Oh shit, I'm number 7! Get sucked back to the PC.
It'd
I
be funny.
missed you.
It'd be funny if he shot out a new Aracuda on every round of being low health.
Pew, 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 pew.
That is somehow freaking instead of the you know how randomly you can have a Pikachu in there. He has somehow he somehow has Storm in there. Freaking, get him out of there, you!
How'd you get him? He's supposed to be in the box right now.
I did a... So, fun fact, by the way. I was initially planning on Cramorant being the one to get another evolution, and then Jerry, and then you didn't bring it. So I was like, Voodoo.
I'm imagining now this, but somehow the bird has a Gatling gullet.
Well, the idea is it would have been more pirate themed, and it would it would have it just would have been pirate themed. It would have been stronger, and its trait would have been upgraded a bit.
Trait: fire the main cannon.
Yeah.
Spits out Voltorbs that explode.
What was I going to call it? I'm trying to. I don't remember what I was going to call it. It was like it had like it was something to do with like gullet, and then it was something else that means like a gun or whatever.
I still think Gatling gullet's pretty good, but
Yeah, that would have been its signature move. All right, but yeah, that is that, and now. As the door to the
texting
Pokemon
rivals, we're here.
As the door to the Pokemon Center opens.
Text receives, so are we. Oh, the classic.
As we prepare for the rival battle to end all rival battles, except there will probably be another one during the league next time.
Come on, have him pop in.
There's him, and her, and him. There. They're here.
I don't know why I expect you to say him and her and them.
Alright. Don't play it again! Doesn't have the same impact the second time!
Let me just roll my face down this piano.
First I have the city music that sounds like a battle, then I have just... I'm always gonna imagine that now. Whenever I hear that, I'm just gonna imagine like a really tiny pocket-sized person just laying on the piano and then rolling down all the keys. All right. But now, where is it?
Oh, I like your little dancing dinosaur there, Unstoppable. That was really called Dino Dance.
Now that they have reached the end of Victory Road and their starters have gotten as powerful as they could be, it is time for our heroes to face what could be their greatest challenge yet. Another rival battle, and then they will face a greater challenge, a battle against Wintor, and then eventually a greater challenge, the Pokemon League. Assuming they win against Wintor and don't die.
We're gonna think about death.
Look, man, bad shit's gonna happen if she wins.
You ain't blacking out anymore.
Yeah, I forget the exact things that'll happen, but it's gonna be bad.
All the continents will be pulled together into one big continent that Wintor will use the power of Regigigas to conquer.
Oh, right.
And even if she
I guess if she wins, she was gonna just be like, "Don't stop me anymore."
Yeah, and like even if she's not able to conquer the world, all the continents are pushed together, and the environment's gonna get really fucked up. See you next time.